throwing up the race in G Herbo's face. Lil Baby, baby mama beefing with all the scallywags, escorts, dust bunnies of Atlanta. We're finding out everybody fucking each other. Holy. It's an eventful week. Finesse 2 times still going crazy. Who else? What's going on? There's nothing to address about Gervonta Davis. He actually hit me in the DMs. He said he's going to be promptly turn himself into the police. I told his ass, man. I said, stop playing with me, nigga. Like, you can't be on a run beef with me. So our beef will resume when he turns himself into the police and he gets out. Okay, I'm not going to make no comments about his case, but he told me, he said, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done this. And he wants a bond. So if y'all ain't know, Gervonta Davis posted up something on his Instagram. I don't know if he thought it was funny, but if he think he funny, I'm hilarious. Okay? He think he funny, I'm hilarious. Don't you worry, okay? I'm built for this. So anyway, Gervonta Davis, I don't know why, I really don't care why, you know what I mean? It's a boxer. These boxers got CTE, he got the little man syndrome, right? How it go? He been beating on bitches since the 1900s. What's that Cash Money saying? From the I can't remember the saying. From the 2000s or whatever. Anyway, the point is this, man. I don't care. And actually, let me not even accuse him of doing stuff like that. Because, I should be responsible. Because men do get accused of a lot of shit that sometimes they do. So I want to be clear. But Gervonta Davis thought he was hilarious today. Okay? Thought it was funny. And he posted a picture of me and he said, goofy. Let me see if I can find the picture. And I keep telling y'all, I'm probably the worst person to be beefing with. If you got some skeleton in your closet, you're under the gun. You might want to say, let me tell you this. The biggest respect I feel like I've ever gotten in this industry is when niggas say, man, I don't like that bitch ass nigga. But they just be like, I ain't gonna say nothing though. Yeah. The respect is in them not loving you on some fake shit. The respect is them. When Drake said I could load every gun with bullets that fire backward? Let me tell you, I think 90% of rappers hate me. They just know, let's not start it with Ack. Now, this guy's not a rapper, so he posted this. Everybody said them jeans is too tight, gang. I'm in a weight loss transition, chat. Some of the clothes is too big, some too tight. I don't know what's going on. It's okay. I'm not shaped like what's the nigga named Patrick. Yo, nigga said I had the Fat Joe look. No. Fat Joe is knock-kneed. I don't know. Yo, they said Fat Joe had 2 tons of pressure on his knees for 50 years. Like, you ever seen it? Fat Joe knees. Like, I'm not this. I'm sorry. I love Fat Joe, but this was crazy. This was crazy. The nigga knees bent in. Like that. The nigga knees bent in. Like, yo, I love Fat Joe. Joey Crack. I fuck with you, brother. I fuck with you. But that's not me yet. You feel what I'm saying? It was, I had a decently sized hoodie, and then the jeans is a little tight, you know what I mean? And my legs is a little bit, you know what I mean? It's all good. We're going to rock with it. You feel what I'm saying? And by the way, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I love that picture. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a picture of me and Rocky. I need it to go viral. I don't care if I get clowned. I don't care. But whatever. So it's not about the picture. Y'all can get y'all jokes off. And we should get a little roast session for this. Oh, man. Is it the pose, chat? Is it the look on the face? It looked like I just hung out with a cool kid once. So somebody told me, they were like, yo, Ack, you going through your Mano phase too. That's what you mean. They said, bro, you just like you like in the 11th grade. It's all good. Now, Gervonta Davis posted this and he said, yo, fucking goofy. Now, I don't know what I did to this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, Gervonta Davis is a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Like, this is a nigga who I don't want to deal with accusations, but we've just seen him do many dumb shit, right? He's a boxer. He's probably going through a lot of CTE shit. We get it. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? He probably saw this picture with some hair grease in his eye. I don't know what he's talking about. So anyway, again, I'm probably the wrong person to get into it with when I know some shit about you. Well, I had a response. And by the way, somebody from his team reached out. We're not beefing. You said what you said. The thing is, I'm not deleting mine. So he deleted his shit. Because somebody tapped him on the shoulder. So after he posted this, somebody tapped him on the shoulder because I posted this. Because he posted a joke. I posted facts. The U.S. Marshals announced that they've been looking for his ass because of a warrant that he beat some bitch up. Miami police can't catch him. So the U.S. Marshals are now on the task. They consider Gervonta Davis a fugitive at large. He's armed and dangerous. They consider his fists as registered weapons. They claim if you see this nigga, you should stay 100 feet away from him and call into, what's that number that T.I. gave out? 1-800-TIPS, whatever it is. Call in, and I think they have a reward if you turn in Gervonta Davis. They do. Okay? So Miami police and the U.S. Marshals Service Fugitive Task Force are searching. They're at all his houses. They're at his baby mama house, his side bitch house. You know what I mean? Remember you remember the nigga who said that Stephon Diggs is gay? He said he was gay too. They at that nigga's house. You never know. He might be with a man. You don't know. They're trying to find this guy. You get what I'm saying? Now, while you're doing the race, the smart thing cannot be to talk about academics on the story. You feel what I'm saying? It can't be. So anyway, you put this up, and I think somebody tapped him on the shoulder and said, hey, let me tell you how this goes. When it's published all over the news that you're a wanted fugitive and now the U.S. Marshals are also looking for you and you're on your phone trying to cyber beef with a blogger, when they do arrest you, your case for bond becomes a little bit harder. You might still get bond, but it becomes a little bit harder, okay? Because it's kind of showing you on the run, and you are basically, instead of turning yourself in, just putting your middle finger up at the law. Anyway, he deleted all this shit. Somebody from his team reached out. They said they were cool, whatever. I was like, respectfully, I don't have beef with him, but I ain't deleting shit. Tell that little midget he done started it, and nigga, let's just leave it there, okay? Anyway, I really have no problem against it, but nigga, I gotta give equal smoke. I don't care if he's a boxer. What the fuck? The fuck that gonna do to me? You know what I mean? Like the hell? Nigga, his talents is in the ring, okay? His talents is in the ring, and it should stay there. Anyway, so this happens. He deletes all this shit because he's trying to be on the run. And of course, me being the asshole that I am, I posted all the details of what exactly happened. Yes, I got the arrest warrant, and yeah. Now he also hopped up in the comments section, and yeah, he says some shit. He is what he said. He said some shit, and I told him, I said, listen, I agree with you. I think I'm built a little weird. We should go to the gym. I'll come there with the U.S. Marshals. It's okay. I don't care. Again, I'm pretty sure he's been. This ain't the first time he said something about me. He said something about me like years ago, and I was like, what the fuck was that about? But I always thought it was about some Meek Mill stuff, because I keep telling you, rappers and boxers hang in gangs. Like, they're all cool together, right? Like, I could tell you the cliques. So he used to be like in the Meek Mill clique. So I'm like, maybe he's mad at me for Meek, because like, am I talking about boxers like that? But I don't know. Maybe it's because I covered a domestic violence case or something like that. I think I may have done commentary. There was a story about him dragging Ari. I forgot he used to date Ari. Like, yo, Ari, Gervonta Davis. Like, yeah, I forgot they used to date. And then, you ever seen this? Look at this shit. Oh shit. To keep it real, nigga just ain't changed. Like, you know what I mean? So he yoked up a chick. I think he had gotten charged for that too, or something like that. This is 2020. I think we covered that. Maybe that's why he's mad. We also covered like the body cam thing. You feel what I'm saying? There's a body cam footage of basically him getting arrested. Gervonta Davis body cam. Again, all for the same situations. You know.
On you?
What is that?
The charger, man.
Okay.
Got anything on you?
Stay with him. I'm at my house.
Okay. I don't know. I'm asking you. Gotta ask you. Who was in the car?
This is my car. She took my car.
Who is she to you?
We'll just be right here.
My child mother.
Oh, okay. All right. Does she have any weapons?
No.
All right. Just put down your phone for now, sir.
Anyway, basically, his baby mama tells the cops that he punched her in the eye.
All them information to you.
Well, let me ask you this. What I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her though. What the information that she gave you? Can't she tell you? You
want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from
Okay,
here.
but you.
Weapons on you?
What is that?
Okay.
Get on the ground. It's really.
Right, yeah, so I mean, I don't really want to get into it because, and actually, I thought I was being fair. Like, bro, I don't really be having nothing against these rappers, but also, like, I'm not gonna let. I don't know if y'all know what type of time I'm on. I'm just not letting none of these. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't think none of them are tough. Like, bro, every time I'm online, I'm just like looking at these things. I'm like, and I know people like, yo, he's a boxer, this and third. Man, all that boxing shit stop in the ring, my nigga. Like, you ain't about to be boxing nobody outside of the ring, gang. I'm sorry, like, that's not how life goes. All right, so that's cute. But I don't have no problem with him, like, in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure he's been offended at something I've said, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And with me, I'm going to keep the same energy like if it was Carisha, like if it was Samira, and if it was motherfucking Gervonta Davis. Who the fuck is this little midget? What the fuck? So I really don't care what his problem is. I don't care if to try to remediate nothing with him. Fuck him. What the hell? Fuck him. Take this little midget to jail. You get what I'm saying? So, I thought I was being fair too. I don't think I've ever given biased commentary. I be knowing when I maybe I'm biased a little bit because maybe I'm friends with somebody outside of somebody, or like I just don't like somebody. No, it's pretty fair. I think I even said this. I said, yo, his girl is a liar. Like, because his girl came back online later and was just like, he didn't beat me. And I don't think he realized. I think he thought the cops, because I think his lawyers filed some stuff to say the cops made up the allegation, and the body cam showed when they walked over to her, she actually told him he beat her ass. It's one of those things that he probably been beating her ass, but he probably been paying all the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So she's not snitching on him. And one time, like, she finally snitched on him. You get what I'm saying? Let me not call it snitching. So they put him in cuffs there, but they're going to show, there's a blurred out version where they go over to the girl. There's a longer version of this. So they go over to the girls. And I remember, like, really covering this. And I think I was super fair. I was just like, yo, Shorty's fucked up. Because if she gets back with him, and yeah, this is where she is at right here. So she's going to tell the cops.
How about the lip? How did that happen?
Because how he hit me, like, probably like with the hand.
Yeah, nigga, don't blame us. We ain't the one that got you in trouble with, yo, your girl telling the cops. And don't beat her ass again, but your girl telling the cops. This ain't us telling the cops. That's your girl telling the cops, nigga. You a celebrity. The shit comes out, everybody covers it. Don't get mad at me. You feel me? So, yeah. So, and I think I covered this fairly because I was like, you know what? All right. I hope he now understands seeing the body kit. I'm pretty sure his lawyer got the footage. Like, well, if your girl told the cops that, you're going to jail. Like, this is America. You're black. You're a man. If your girl tells the cop that she got punched and there's a slight bruise, your ass is in jail, right? Later on, she came back out and said nothing happened. Look, Gervonta, what's the name of the girl? I forgot. Gervonta Davis' girlfriend. I think it's the baby mama. Baby mama. What's her name? Yeah, Vanessa. I think this is her. Yeah, this one right here. Vanessa says Gervonta, like, she said a statement. She said she lied. Like, yo, you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, she admitted she lied. Look at this. Look at this shit, Chad. This is what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when you got to mind your business sometimes when it comes to, like, domestic violence shit. Because she'll be over there like, look at my busted lip. Like, you know, every girl got like 15 pictures in her phone of like 3 slaps, 2 punches, a kick that she claims you gave her. And then when y'all on good terms, She says none of that ever never happened. She never sticks to that story. You get what I'm saying? The past days have been hurtful, extremely. You call the cops. For all parties, I pride myself on being extremely private. This situation was the last thing I wanted to be made public. The state of our relationship has been in a fragile space. Gervonta and I were both at fault for an argument. While emotions were running high, I made an unnecessary call to law enforcement. In an intense moment, I was frantic. Gervonta never hurt me or or our daughter. You get what I'm saying? Yo, when the check clears, it's over. That's why anytime somebody come to the net, they're like, yo, look at my black eye, look at this. Yo, bro, go talk to the cop. Yo, stop. Yo, why are you telling us? You know what they tell us for? They tell us that we could get mad at the nigga cuts the check, and they back with the nigga. Yo, go to the cops, bro. Like, go do some other shit, man. Like, we not your extorters. Like, they be using us as extortion. Right? Like, she might have wanted like 300 bands, maybe 100 bands. Maybe she just wanted that new G-Wagon, you know what I mean? Like, never know. That nigga was not buying it. As soon as we get on his ass, like, people are like, yo, you're canceled. You're the worst person ever. All right, yo, Mercedes, yo, could you get her the car? All right, the car shows up. Hey, let me write up the statement. Matter of fact, you want your lawyer and you help me write it? Same thing, bro. Anyway, she says he never hurt nobody. We have sought necessary help. And here's the thing. Most of the times when girls even put this info out, it's not even because you beat their ass. They keep info like this on you. They keep it for moments when you get with another bitch. You about to leave her, get with another bitch. Like, she like, bitch, she hit you with a Kim K. I ain't come this far to come this far. Like, fuck out of here. I'm about to tell these niggas you used to whip my ass. Chat, I keep telling you, man. This is why I keep telling you, I don't think Cosner and Shorty done. Yo, I was watching my man Silky. I guess he had some girl drama. His girl is crashing on him. Like, story time, like telling all type of bullshit about a nigga, right? Yo, the GG girl has been getting attacked by cop fans and she ain't tell one story time yet, nigga. I guarantee you look through her camera roll, she got 5 pictures saved. She got some screenshots of text messages. She got like, oh, come on, bro. Like, she ain't say nothing. They not finished, bro. Trust me. If no story time, that relationship ain't finished. Trust and believe. You get what I'm saying? Anyway. So, yeah, I feel like I've been fair with Gervonta, but he tight. He probably in his feelings. Nigga, fuck your feelings, nigga. You like a 5'3" midget, nigga. Get back in the boxing ring. I usually bet on you. Make me some money. Shut the fuck up. We don't give a fuck about what you got going on. God damn. Yo, you should have gotten that ring with motherfucking Jake Paul. We wanted to see something. Come on, man. Last time we seen you, you said you had pomade in your eyes, hair grease. Nigga, what the hell? Man, get back. Yo, come on. Come correct, gang. Come correct, man. Get off the gram. Turn yourself in. Go do some hard labor, nigga, and get back in the boxing gym and go do what you got to do, man. Okay? And keep your hands off the women's, bro. You feel what I'm saying? All y'all fucking the same. Yo, all y'all celebrities fucking the same girl. Stop beating them. Okay? When she's done with you, she's going to the next guy. And when she done with the next guy and she coming back to y'all filled with a lot of semen, it's okay. Don't get mad and start punishing her for that. Y'all know what y'all signed up for. Why y'all putting hands on the females? Y'all want to hear the details of this shit? Gervonta, see, this is what you made me do. Now we got to get into the details of the case. Let's get into the now we got to start investigating. Let's see what this nigga actually supposedly done, right? Let's see what this nigga did, man. He a Baltimore nigga. They told me Baltimore niggas is aggressive. I don't know what that means. But let's get into the details of the case, man. Okay? By the way, Gervonta, I beg to differ on what you said. This is goofy shit. A professional boxer who is tender and can't control his chick because she out fucking and sucking the next man. That's some tender shit, my nigga. Okay? That's some goofy shit, all right? You got alleged abusive treatment to a woman. He's 31. They're looking for him. They make it was announced at a news conference on Wednesday. We're going to try to play a news conference. It's a hunt. They're hunting the nigga down? Yo, Gervonta, they put up a reward. I'm calling it in. I know where you at. Your side bitch already told me. I'm calling it in. I'm sorry. I'm getting that. Yo, I'm getting that. Yo, y'all see the joint with a nigga? He is a nigga who like he called in for he basically like, yo, come pick this nigga up. Y'all want him and he ain't getting the reward money. I'm getting that reward money. That's facts. Okay, that's facts. I just learned an interesting thing. They say you can't call a regular police department. You got to call the tip line. Pause. Not TI, the tip line. Pause. So it's a hunt that imperils what? The NBA or the WBA. Like, okay, let's get straight to it. They say they reviewed the documents. They say he's facing counts of battery. Makes sense. False imprisonment and attempted kidnapping. Bro, let that woman go. She want to go suck and fuck on Future and them. She want to go suck and fuck on these other guys. Why are you holding her hostage, bro? Yo, these niggas is tender, bro. Like, let the hoe be free, bro. Why you kidnapping the chick, bro? Let her go. She want to go swallow some semen by some other niggas. Let it go, man. Let it happen. You're going to take her back anyway. Let it rock. Stop it. Okay? So apparently, let me see what happened. False imprisonment and trying to kidnap her? Yo, what type of shit is this? Oh, so October 27, abuse of a woman who has sued the unbeaten 3-division champion for physically injured and threatened her. Okay, so she already sued him. The victim said that he grabbed her by the hair with one hand and grabbed her by the throat with the other. What? She further stated that he escorted her down a stairway and toward the VIP parking garage while maintaining his grip on her head and neck. Oh, damn. He said, you think I wouldn't find you? Oh, shit. This nigga sound like he in a horror movie. Yo, you know when, like, in the horror movie, everything seemed cool, and then there's that one scene where the killer just pop up and, yeah, like one of those. You think I wouldn't find you? What the hell? The woman whose name is redacted reviewed what? Says she knew him since 2022 and was in a relationship with him for 5 months. Bro, she probably on the escort tip like the rest of these joints. Yo, keep it a bean. She said the relationship ended 1 month prior, and she blocked him and advised that there's a history of unreported domestic violence between them. Now, again, I ain't want to get into the cycle of violence and domestic violence, but so he was beating your ass this whole time. You ain't never reported till now. Okay. She says she got minor injuries, bruising to her left arm when he grabbed her. Okay. All right, man. Gervonta, turn yourself in, bro. Just turn yourself in, man. Turn yourself in. Is he on crack or something like that? I don't know. Maybe he on drugs or something like that. Because he been acting like a little bit weird. I don't know. Like, he's supposed to be one of the best boxers. He got that draw. He still doesn't have an official loss yet. But it feels like, I think he said he was about to retire from boxing. It seems like his heart is not in it no more. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he made too much money. I think he did have a fight where he pulled like $50 million as a payday. So like he's got a lot of money. Right? I don't know. Maybe he's a CTE creeping in. I don't know. Who knows, right? Okay. All right, yeah, I think that's about it, right? Yeah, no, I think it's a CTE, bro. It's a CTE. Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody on the Academy. Welcome to everybody on Kick. Oh, wait, are we not live on King Academics? I'm sure. Oh, yeah, we are. Wait, what happened there? Did we just start over stream there? Give me 1 second. Somebody said, what's wrong with drugs? I'm not saying, some sort of, like, we all have vices and we all probably take some type of drugs at certain times. I guess my point is this, right? If we are to say, like, I'm still bewildered, and low-key, I should have paid that $10,000 to I told you that Adrian Broner wanted $10,000 when I was in Vegas for the interview. I should have paid him, bro. Because, like, really, I want to have the conversation with him. Like, what the fuck happened, guy? Like, yo, I'm kind of like, what happened to Adrian Broner, right? And, like, I'm watching Gervonta Davis. I think Gervonta Davis is clearly a way better fighter, and, like, he's a bigger legend than Adrian Broner. But he kind of has some of the same similarities that kind of might have him end up in similar positions like Adrian Broner. Not necessarily, but you got to, like, Floyd was the only person. By the way, I'm not making Floyd sound like an angel, because he did have domestic violence accusations. He actually went to jail for some. But Floyd always looked like he kept it together, especially for the money. He never fumbled the bag. And Gervonta Davis, even with this whole thing versus Jake Paul, I felt like he fumbled the bag. Bro, you're supposed to get that payday. I don't think he would have knocked out Jake Paul, but I don't think Jake Paul would have knocked him out. I thought he was going to outbox Jake Paul. You're supposed to get that bread, bro, and just keep doing your thing. But I don't know. He trains at the boxing gym you go to in Vegas. How is he? And I think he lives in Miami, honestly. Kind of feel like he lives in Miami. Okay. All good. Brothers, not gonna lie to you. Oh, I want to get into that. The Lil Baby, baby mama shit is so funny. I want to get into that. I gotta get into that. But before I get into that, yo, chat. Is this the reason that, G Herbo possibly joined the Fuck the Street movements? If you don't know, he was notably one of the rappers, I believe the only Chicago rapper I've seen, who said fuck the streets or joining on the movement. Now, granted, I think he's having a run in hip hop. I think he's having a phenomenal run. He's one of the hottest rappers out. But when it came time to, the Fuck the Street movement, he did join in. However, I think the point about this whole Fuck the Street movement is that these guys are rapping about the streets. Okay, now, if you don't know, the song that kind of catapulted him into like a new stratosphere in the last year is a song called Went Legit. Okay, this particular song, he says a whole bunch of stuff, but he starts dropping them 3 and 4 letter words. And no, he's not talking about CIA, CIA, DEA, ATF, ICE. He ain't talking about them. He started talking to other shit. He said he's GDK, EBK, MBG, NLB, and MLB, NLM, whatever he's saying. Okay? He said, give him a switch, he'll get like NCAA. I'm like, oh, he's blitzing. Cool. And I ain't gonna lie, that was a clever little flip on words. Regardless, G Herbo, like most Chicago rappers who are black disciples, have consistently taunted or touted that they are GDK. Now, GDs, and I'm being a little bit elementary here for people that might be newer, don't know. GDs are a faction, it's a gang faction that is called the Gangsta Disciples. They're kind of notorious in Chicago. And BDs who beef with GDs usually say that they're GDK, which means they're Gangsta Disciples killers. Okay? Now, with that, we rarely see them run into a GD. And it looks like at a recent club appearance, while G Herbo was walking in, there was a GD who pops up and throws up some hieroglyphic alien symbol to him that he knew what it meant. Now, apparently this is what they call the rakes, okay? So I'm not going to do it, but that's how you throw up GD. I kind of know about GD because of these rappers, and I always hear them saying they're dropping the rakes, which just means that's a disrespectful, type of thing. So it looks like a GD kind of confronts him and throws up the rakes in his face. Now, this is not Chicago, and I forgot which city this is, but G Herbo, and you'll see the full thing here. He later went on stage, because this was a club, and he addressed the man that did that. Okay, this is what he said.
I see niggas throwing signs in this bitch, man. This is my brother in the back that was throwing signs. Look, I fuck with all real street niggas all around the globe, man. I don't give a fuck with the GD, BD, Mother Stone, Cook, Blood, man. We real street niggas, we get money, man. You came out here to fuck with me, like I said. I fuck with you, man. Let's get this shit going. And that's a fucking head tap. And I'm GDK, EBK, MBG, and LMB craze. Give me a switch to get like NCAA, nigga. I blitz. Niggas bitches on the.
Okay. Now, a lot of people said, yo, G Herbo. So in gang terms, and I know, People are going to try to sanitize, but I'm going to give you out the real. That's a crashable offense in gang terms, okay? If you're GDK and a GD throws up their sign in your face, you're supposed to handle whatever you claim you meant when you were saying you're GDK. So this is a crash out or crashable offense. Now, granted, and this is what I love about the streets being online now, because while that's the reaction by all street niggas, G Herbo's in a very interesting position. He's in a one-of-one position in his career. He's at the apex, and if he crashes out, we're gonna look at him like how we looked at, like a lot of y'all looking at Dirk. Like, yo, everybody was saying, yo, slide for Vaughn. Man, we don't want to hear that. Slide for Vaughn, nigga. Slide for Vaughn. Nigga slid for Vaughn. It was, and he got caught. It was like, yo, this dumbass nigga really did that? Yo, you were the hottest you were. Like, why would you do that? Again, you can't win. So G Herbo, in the streets mentality, was supposed to crash out. G Herbo didn't crash out. What do I think? I think G Herbo made the right move. Now, here's the thing. The two are not congruent, right? The two are not congruent. I don't know if you could say GDK a bunch and then GDs are pulling up on you and you're just like, you're like Stevie Wonder, right? So this is another reason why I thought people were saying fuck the streets. I think a lot of the rappers who get successful realize that they're at a point that they are beyond the crash out. Because let's keep it real. Most of street shit is about crashing out. Yo, this nigga dissing your dead homie. What you gonna do about it? Nothing? Oh, you pussy. Oh, this nigga, he shot at you. He robbed you. You see him in the club. You ain't gonna do nothing? Oh, you pussy. This nigga, he did X, Y, and Z. Y'all beefing. Yes, you're at this place to collect money, but you said you like that. Are you gonna step to him? Oh, you pussy if you don't do it. Yeah, street shit is all about crashing out. Like, and I'm not saying all street shit, but like the reactions, right? Like no one heralds forgiveness. Like, yeah, I know that nigga killed my brother, my mama, my auntie, my cousin, but I forgive him. You know what they say? Oh, you pussy. You just not like that, right? You just not like that, right? Like revenge is part of street shit, right? Like a lot of these things, but most of those things are crash out things. It's hard to explain it in anything that makes sense because here's the thing. I think G Herbo made the right move, but on a street perspective, it's like, well, maybe you should stop saying GDK because if niggas are pulling up on you and throwing up the rakes in your face, unless you're responding by dropping the rakes, which we don't know how that would have went, maybe you should just say, I'm mature now and I'm leaving street bullshit behind me. I don't know. I think he did the right thing. I think he absolutely did the right thing. But that's not congruent. And here's the conundrum that all street rappers are into. Street rap works, I keep telling y'all, when fans believe it. Fans have to believe you're down to crash. The moment fans think or could get confirmed you ain't down to crash, they start thinking, man, that nigga don't like that. Trust me. Trust me. It's an interesting dynamic. If fans think you're like, of course you're not supposed to crash out. But if it's mad blatant, you're like, a lot of street rap is like pretending. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all don't like to hear that. There's a lot of wrestling when it comes to street rap. Why? If you're making $100 million, why the fuck would you actually just go murder somebody on camera? Or why the hell would you act emotionally or out of instinct and have somebody, yo, jump that nigga right there? That's how Tupac died. Even though a lot of people would say Tupac wasn't even street. So fans want the impulsive street reaction, but that street reaction oftentimes is associated with a crash out that could jeopardize why you're even there, what you've worked for. So I think G Herbo made the right decision. I would love to see what drill fans think about it. Now, granted, I think his fan base is much larger than just Chicago or drill fans at this point. But are they respecting it? I don't know. But the reality is, this is why I think gangster rappers get to a point, they get to a fork in the road. Because you can't lie to the internet has exposed everybody. Not only gangster rappers, everybody. It's told everybody you can't play both sides. Are you still the street nigga that stand on business and niggas can't play with you? Or are you the smart businessman that is making a financial future for your family and generational money that you will not let a bum or some random trick you out your position? The two ain't congruent. And the best street rappers act like the two are congruent. But we ain't never see them crash. And when we do see them supposedly crash, they in jail. Do you get what I'm saying? The ones it works for, they give, like, they make you feel like, yo, he might kill a nigga. You know what I mean? Like, name a couple rappers. I don't want to say no names. Like, and I'm not saying they're not like that. That's the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm not saying G Herbo's like that or not like that. What I'm saying is that there is a clear, and rappers themselves act like there isn't that hypocrisy. They be acting like they're down to throw it away. No, you're not. You're down to act like you're ready to throw away. When you rap, you're saying you're down to throw it away. Nigga diss me, I spend a block all night. No, you're not doing that. You're not doing it. You're going to hire extra security. You're going to move. You're going to go to an Airbnb in the Hollywood Hills. You're going to move your family out there. And the little crash outs in your team are going to do some stuff. You're not doing nothing. But the way they talk about it is like, yo, I'm killing, I'm stepping behind mine. It's not congruent. That's not true. So I think G Herbo took a fork in the road. I'm a grown man. I think he's like 31 or 32 now. I'm not going to be, jump. And by the way, also, this is another thing too. I don't know how G Herbo's moving these days, so I don't want to say I'm speaking for him. I'll tell you a little secret I've realized about most rap niggas. Most rap gangster niggas, the first 2 to 3 years, that's the only time they're really, really moving around with the crash outs. You can't do proper business with crash outs. You gotta leave them behind. Promise you. If you see any gangster rapper that's still moving with crash outs past year 3, they're destined for jail. Destined. Promise you. Destined. Nigga, the gangster rappers come to my studio. If they're older gangster rappers, there's no crash outs with them. That's the manager. That's the A&R. That's the photographer. That's the this. Like they got some niggas that come from the environment, but they don't have the crash house with them. That first year when they get that first check, they're bringing the dudes that got no concept of music business at all. They're just there that if he says, yo, jump him or punch him, it's over. Melee. I don't think G Herbo rolling. I'm not saying G Herbo, like them niggas that G Herbo, you would think G Herbo, like, cause I heard somebody say, well, G Herbo shouldn't have done nothing but the niggas he with. I'm like, I'm pretty sure G Herbo didn't go there with a bunch of crash out niggas. Bro, rappers don't roll like that, bro. I'm telling you. And if they roll like that, nigga, listen, I guarantee, like, no, this is, I guarantee Baby probably cut half of his crew off. Why? They was talking Rico talk with him. Yo, y'all niggas gotta stay at home now, man. I'm gonna get some security, and then these 3 niggas right here. He probably was bringing 40 niggas with him. You can't bring 40. I've never seen a rapper past year 3 bring 30 niggas from the block with him. Never. Unless they're trying to get in the chain gang. They're trying to get a Rico. Never seen it. Tell me a rapper who do. 50 started with a bunch. 50 used to bring 50 niggas. By year 2, clipped. Chief Keef used to bring like 30 niggas. By year 1, clipped. Dirk? Dirk is an interesting case. Because Dirk's career, to the level where he's really popping, like, you know, his career's been like this. Then he went, woo! too. By the time he hits that peak where he starts to collaborate, what's it called? And this is the difference, I think, with Dirk and other niggas. I think Dirk would separate. Dirk would kind of go back to those environments. Like Chief Keef went to Hollywood and he's like, I'm good. Like, I don't think that nigga sent a postcard or nothing back. He's good. Dirk would go back. But even then, Dirk would be rolling with certain people, but he trimmed down his crew. I know Dirk trimmed down his crew. Bro, nobody rolls with 30 niggas, bro. Long-term wise. If you're worth something. Because one of them is going to get you in a shooting and you're going to be on that murder charge. You know why? Because you're the famous rapper. Even if you didn't shoot the gun. You're in the entourage. So anyway, I don't think G Herbo had 30 niggas with him. I think G Herbo probably had 4 or 5 dudes with him. Maybe 1 or 2 security. And probably club security with him. So he had people with him, but he don't got no crash outs that when that happens, they're going to fuck the club up. I don't think that was happening. That don't mean G Herbo ain't like that. That don't mean he not street. No. G Herbo's a businessman. And this is why I keep telling y'all about street raps. Street raps, you got to fool the audience to make them think you're a gun-toting savage. I'm sorry. Like, that's what works. Bro, look, they're partying Youngboy. Youngboy got the guns back in the video. Bro, his fans want to see it. Right? But I think G Herbo, I don't want to sit here and mince words. G Herbo made the right move. And I would hope his fans will understand, but I understand niggas are going to be like, nah, I don't know. You can't be, like, you've been saying you GDK for like 15 years, and a GD is throwing the rakes up in your face? Ah, hell nah. Yeah, I could see some fans saying that. But that's where G Herbo is at the fork in the road. Are you going to pick being a grown man? Or are you going to still try to keep this facade? Because the reality is the millionaire gangster that's stepping on niggas don't exist. These guys are in high rises, in mansions, out the way. Now, granted, that dude who did that, I'm not saying that nigga ain't going to get dealt with. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when y'all think that G Herbo going to do it or do something in the moment because he rap like whatever. No, he's a businessman. I'm sorry. Okay? All right, G Herbo did respond, though, and he said this. Says, watch I get to 100 million before you niggas get a house.
Hey, man, y'all think I made it all the way to 30? Being a fucking idiot, being stupid. Hang it up, man. I ain't never let no nigga trick me on my motherfucking slot. I ain't get here by accident, man. Straight the fuck up. Nigga ain't gonna never see me crash out. But just know I'm gonna be 10 toes. Everything I believe in, everything I stand for, I'm dying behind this shit. And I go to jail for the rest of my life behind this shit, nigga. And I ain't trying to go do that. You see what I'm saying? I got a family to raise, nigga. I got kids to raise. Everything I believe in, I'm dying about, so don't let that go over your motherfucking head. But you would never trick me on my slot, nigga. I'm here to stay. Straight up.
I got to be honest. I'm usually critical of rapper response, but I think this is as best as a response you could get. He's basically saying, hey, I'm still standing on what I say. If I've been saying GDK, it's GDK. However, if I see a GD and I'm there to do business, I don't feel I got to do nothing. But if this person had confronted me and challenged me physically or challenged my safety based on what I've said or what I'm standing on, which is GDK, yeah, I'm willing to die or go to jail about it. Now, granted, that would be to be proven, but that's the best response he could do. The best response. I think it's a W.
Hey, man, y'all think I made it all the way to 30? Being a fucking idiot, being stupid. Hang it up, man. I ain't never let no nigga trick me on my motherfucking slot. I ain't get hit by accident, man. Straight the fuck up. Nigga ain't gonna never see me crash out. But just know I'm gonna be 10 toes. Everything I believe in, everything I stand for, I'm dying behind this shit. And I go to jail for the rest of my life behind this shit, nigga.
Now, I do want to also say, part of the expectation of G Herbo doing something comes from the idea that G Herbo, like many other rappers, when they rap gangster shit, like, be honest, chat. Don't the gangster rapper come across like he's a superhero, like he's the toughest, right? Like when you listen to these guys, it comes across like they're like superhuman tough guys. And that's why people actually feel like they should be, you know, jumping out the window, or everybody should fear them, or if someone disrespects them, repercussions should be dealt out. The reality is that it's just not that either. You know what I mean?
And I ain't trying to go do that. You see what I'm saying? I got a family to raise, nigga. I got kids to raise. But yeah.
Now, I'm going to keep it a bean with you, though. I think if that was Lil Durk a couple years ago, that club getting shut up. Durk was hanging with the wrong niggas. Durk would take a bunch of contract killers and put him and like start hanging around him. Like, again, I'm just keeping it a bean with you. Like, Durk would befriend the niggas that's just they had tornadoes on their mind. All they wanted to do is spin. So I'm gonna be honest with you. But here's the thing: you then got to think where Durk is at, right? I got to be honest with you. Like, Durk would. I don't think Durk would. If that same thing happened to Durk, I don't think Durk does nothing. But niggas know if y'all don't fuck that nigga up and that club ain't toe up, y'all ain't getting no more OTF money. That's what I think. So niggas gonna tear that club up, whoop that nigga out. Why? Because that's how they know they boss is about action. Respectfully, I'm not saying nobody else ain't about action, but I think Durk was also kind of keeping it a little too real. Too real. I think Vaughn was keeping it too real. There's a lot of rappers who they go in a public place and they see their enemy and they could just walk to the other side. They chill back. They let them go. Then they go their way. They don't want to cross paths. You don't want to fuck up the money. Vaughn seen his op. Supposedly he drove to where his op was and he hopped out the car because he wanted to fight his op. He was acting like he was still in O Block. Kept it too real. It didn't turn out good for all those people who's keeping it too real. Now, let me go to Chiracology to see how they are. They're dealing with this. Okay, I don't know what the consensus is. Jesus Christ. Let me see. Let me just search Herbo, probably. Oh man, the internet's undefeated. Okay. Can't be mad at the GD nigga when Herb been talking about he GDK. Let me see what people saying. The motherfucker in front of Herb on some, so you just gonna let him play in your face? Apparently this was North Carolina too. Remember we were talking about like Fayetteville and shit like that? Yo, them niggas real over there. J. Cole's the only exception. Yo, shout out to my Fayetteville demons. Shout out to y'all. And said, you don't know who, if Herb would have tipped in what? Folks would have what? Then what? A broke middle-aged game. Okay, so people are kind of getting it. Niggas be funny up in here in North Carolina. Herb did right, though. Dude wasn't worth it. Somebody said Herb just had to take that. Somebody say he got that bitch up firm in his face. I'm crying. Somebody said Herb did that to himself. That's why 42 Doug specifically says he hate Bloods from one section of his city. Because niggas from everywhere. Okay. Somebody said, man, gang is out of state. that ain't his op. But it's Fayetteville. They known for stealing chains and popping shit. I'd leave them alone too. Damn, Fayetteville niggas like that? If you go around screaming GDK and Die 5, you will get 100% tested when you're out of town. I think that used to happen at Chief Keef shows too. Because Chief Keef was talking crazy in his songs. That was an open invitation for an altercation. Dude is an old crash out. He got in his personal space and threw up the force just to check his temperature. Crazy. Some people think he supposed to crash out because of this. Someone said, the fuck y'all wanted Herb to do? Beat this nigga and get sued for tens of thousands in a civil suit? Somebody said, if this was outside or in the mall, cool, but the nigga paid money to a club he knew Herb was performing. Not to do that, that's a grown-ass goofy. Somebody said, I don't even think Herb care. Half of his hood is GD, and he named one of his biggest mixtape after a dead GD homie Fazo. Somebody said, Herb ain't stupid motherfucker want to get a lawsuit. Somebody said, Herb don't give a damn. Okay. Somebody said, should have crashed out and threw his life away. What? All right.
You know, so I had to be like 13, 14. Yeah, like 13 though.
So when would you say like y'all really gained the relationship to the point y'all was considered close type shit?
I wasn't never close with her like that until like the end. Like we got the click when he started coming outside. He wasn't never coming outside. He's one of them niggas like.
This is a nigga that was, this is one of the guys that he kind of like cut off or something like that. He wanted to get brought to Egypt.
Mom's got the supper at home type shit. He running home at 7 o'clock. But he was never outside though. So he couldn't ever run home. He just always went home.
See, you can't win. You take care of niggas from your hood. They claim you one of the realest niggas. You stop feeding them. And now they're online saying that you never came outside.
Got the supper at home. Never was on the block hanging with us. When I first met him and shit, I asked him what he was. He said, I'm No Limit. I said, how the fuck you No Limit? I'm really No Limit. You ain't never been on my block. Where the fuck you from? I ain't know, bro. You know, I just let him do them. I let him claim what he claimed. I ain't question him on it. I was a shorty. I thought he wanted to hang with us. I just let him do that. But I know I didn't grow up with bro. He wasn't an original nigga.
So anyway, see? So, yeah, I don't know what people want G Herbo to do, man. He shows off his watch. He said, this is cost a house. You know one of the most interesting things, chat? Charleston White said it. And Charleston White's very honest, and I like him for that. It said, yo, Charleston, Sean Cotton asked him, he said, yo, you used to shit on people who buy designers, you used to say it's worthless, blah, blah. But now you're seeming to buy designer and chains. You used to say chains are a waste of money and like only stupid niggas who were like slaves buy it. And he kept it real. He said, I ain't gonna lie, I used to say that because I was broke. I couldn't afford it anyway. Now I can afford it. I don't feel the same. Why do I say that? Because, well, we could call it maturity. But remember when even like 6ix9ine was getting into it with G Herbo this and third? G Herbo kept saying, man, fuck platinum. I'm platinum in the streets. He basically kept saying, yo, when it comes to the streets, that's what matters. G Herbo now blew the hell up, and G Herbo is now lit as hell. And when some nigga tries to do some bait him into a crash out in the streets, you know what he says? I'm gonna get to 100 million before y'all niggas, man. Before y'all niggas get a house. Yo, look at his watch. This costs a nigga a house right here. Do you see what I'm saying? People's situations make their mindset whatever it is. When G Herbo wasn't as successful, yo, it's all about the streets. Now, man, y'all niggas ain't gonna have me trick me out of this position. Look at all what I got. Not saying either right. I think we could call it growth if you want to call it that. Speaking of GDs and GDK, I don't know if did you guys watch the Fivio Foreign interview that I did? So I dropped a Fivio Foreign interview, and it's pretty good. I'm chilling. So there's a portion of it he talks about, if you don't know, he's a Crip rapper, and a lot of Crips from New York, they say they're GDK. Now, a couple years ago when Kanye was doing the Free Larry Hoover show, but also he was doing some album or something like that at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I think it was Donda or Donda 2 or something. Donda, I believe. He invited a bunch of rappers there to make music. He invited Fivio Foreign and he invited Ruga. Now, the clear and the obvious is Fivio is a Crip, but he says he's GDK, and then Ruga is a GD. He tells a story of how shit went down because I guess these are tense things. Like if somebody's been saying GDK, you're a GD. Sorry, you're a GD. You just can't let that fly. So let's check it out.
That's another one. That'll make me cut a nigga off.
Me with that. Here we go.
Lil Wayne said that. I did that already. My nigga.
I thought it was one of the.
Like you might be unstable one day.
Okay.
But I don't really care.
Is it
Cardi?
Let me try to find the timestamp. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, that's my nigga, yeah.
And I remember he brought you to y'all were at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium working, all of that type of stuff. Obviously he's going through some trials and tribulations. I feel like certain
bugged out. I never really did.
Here we go.
Like go through motions. You know what I'm saying? Ups and downs. Like you might be in a healy hood. So he bug out.
Around. One thing I realized about walking out of that, so I interviewed him in like this hotel right before he was about to catch. Is it a thing like that where like if somebody's GD, they got an instant issue because you said GDK? Here we go.
I mean, if they got an issue, they got an issue.
Okay.
But I don't really care.
Is it one of those things that if you're confronted, you'll be like, man, I wasn't talking about y'all GDs. I was talking about the GDs over here. No. Like these niggas right here. Like, hold on, let me pull up their page real quick. I'm talking about these three niggas. Yo, there's this one guy in New York that he was just like, yo.
Say fuck the streets if you go through that.
Oh, nah, this is one guy from New York. I don't know if y'all know who it is. He was just like, yo. He's like, yo, it's like, yo, we beef with the GDs, but these my GDs. And I was like, that's hilarious. Like,
so some
you know what I'm talking about?
So some people was like
Spin,
that.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. He said I beef with the Max, but these right here, these my Max. I'm like,
I mean, that shit get tricky like that. New York politics is different. This shit do get tricky like that. But
so when Ruger pulled up, you're like, nah, I'm beefing with these niggas on 145th. Like, hold on, not you.
100%, that never happened. At that time, I'm heavy. I don't care. Like I was traveling the world. They say I'm GDK. You know my big song. That's how I'm living. So I'm like, yo, bring him to the room. I gotta see what he on. Right? So he comes to the room and he steps to the room, and this is word to my mother. I swear to God, I kiss the floor. I'm dying right now. My mother rolling his grave. I'll never lie. Nipsey Hussle rolling his grave because they said fuck the streets. The nigga came to me. I said, yo, listen. I heard you as GD. We gonna fight right now. We gonna get it out the way. This is what we gonna do. This is what's gonna happen. And then you could go record so we can live how we live. But me, see, I'm a hood nigga. And this is like different jail tactics. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this out the way so you're not doing some weird shit and thinking, oh, I'm a backdoor 5 in. I'm gonna call my other GD mans, right? We're the mother. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what
you was not about to fight him and just go back to recording. You would have done that?
That's nothing. It's easy. I'm good.
Well, Chicago niggas don't fight though. The last recorded fight.
Let me tell you what he did, and this is word of my mother. Ain't nobody record this, and nobody put the camera out or nothing because we just was on man timing, and everybody was there. You know who else was there? Boo, Akon brother.
Yeah.
So I ain't lying. I'm lying. I'm dying. I'm flying. You know what the nigga told me? The nigga grabbed his chest and backed up and was like, "Yo, bro, I'm not even on that time and none of that. Like, I don't care about none of that." swear to God, with my mobile. And then I saw him later on the internet and I was like, yeah, I had to tell Fonby about this. I was like, this nigga's crazy.
What?
Nah, that's what happened.
So why would he go online and say something else?
I don't know, because I don't know. I don't know why he said that. But after that, like, yeah, he was like in love with me.
Now, so I heard a variation story that matches yours, and I remember seeing him. I'm like, wait, so Fivio got checked? Like it was kind of like
think about this shit. Think about this. Think about this. Think about me in the industry and being outside for how many years. Did you ever hear anything happen to me or about me or for me or like anything? Come on,
why would
I'm
he
outside
say that, though?
all the time. The only thing you hear is Fivio's probably with mad niggas, Fivio with them wild niggas, Fivio be wild.
So apparently Ruga went on like No Jumper or something like that, and he told that story. Here we go.
What you think about like the New York drill scene? Is that something that you be heavy on listening to? Or
I see it a lot, but I don't really just listen to it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because New York got their own wave. You feel me? I ain't trying to take nothing away from them. You feel me? But me personally, I don't know. I just can't get jiggy with them type of beats they be doing. That everybody, it's like all the beats be the same to me. You feel me? And I don't know. I just don't listen to it. I don't listen to it as much.
So what
Everybody
about like
be like, I don't know. I can't get jiggy with it. Everybody got their own preference of music, but I don't know.
So like I seen somebody, I don't know if you spoke on it, but I seen people speak on like the situation with Fivio in the studio. But I'm not sure if you ever like gave your point of view or your perspective of like what exactly happened that day.
Like in the studio with Fivio, with the Ye shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Basically, shit. I seen him. It was just me and my homie Devo. We was there, and I seen him in there. But when I seen him, we was kind of a distance away. You feel me? I wasn't thinking nothing of it. You feel me? But my guy Malik Yusuf, he kind of felt like it was just some tension in the air, just off the strength of what Fivio be rapping and what I rap. You feel me? So he kind of like, Rug, I want you to come in the room and just holler at Fivio, y'all two holler, you feel me? Me being the person that I am, so I check it out, you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up, like, he was just explaining like shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit for some whole other shit in New York, you feel me? And I understand it, but I explained to him too, you feel me? Like, you got to understand what you doing, you know what I'm saying? In the type of wave you creating, you know what I'm saying? I got to understand it ain't just them 10 GDs out here, you know what I'm saying? And I told him, like, how would you feel if a motherfucker got on the internet and basically got into it with like 5 Crips, and now I'm Crip K on the internet. You know what I'm saying? All the Crips are high, they'll feel some way, right?
For sure.
And that's all I was just trying to get them to understand, you know what I'm saying? But we left out of the room like 2 men, you feel me? That's all it was.
Yeah, he didn't spice it up.
Bro.
Yeah, I thought he had like spiced it up.
Put it together, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, cool, you know, because I seen him in there, you know what I'm saying? But we chopped it up like men, you feel me? Wasn't nobody hoeing, bitching nobody, none of that type of shit. The way the internet made that shit.
Yeah, trying to make that's what I was asking you.
Nah, bro, it was just more so. I did say some real shit, you feel me? Like, I just told him, like, you know what I'm saying, with all that dissing and GK shit, you just gotta understand what you doing, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many people out here that'll be too understanding, you know what I'm saying, and be like, oh, he just talking about them niggas.
Yeah,
some niggas literally take it in their mind like, this is as a whole, nigga, you speaking on us as a whole.
Nah, for real.
And there's certain niggas that take it like that, and I just going to.
On what podcast did he actually say it? I don't know. Maybe he never overreacted to it. Anyway. I guess now we're getting the full story. All good. All good. All good. Bird effect. All right. So, what should I get into next? Spam of some topics. Oh, shit. So, I never covered this, and I guess we should cover it now. So tell me how Kanye's song gets a bunch of influencers from Miami in trouble. It's a song we actually premiered. It's a song, we're going to just call it HH. It's a song about, obviously, Hitler. And apparently, like, there's a bunch of influencers who are turning up to the song. They go to the club. At the club, the song comes on again, which, by the way, it's not really a club song, but they come on and everybody's wilding out to the song. What happens is that, like, the club put out, let me get into it, right? So Sneeko, Collab, and a bunch. Okay. So here we go. So essentially, Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate, Myron Gaines, Nick Fuentes, Sneeko, Collab, they basically were on their way, I don't know if to the club or they were just together, and they started playing this song, which was a Kanye song, but a Kanye song that was talking about Jewish people, right? This is it right here. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, this is wild. All right. Okay, this is wild. So this is the Ye song. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Yo, Myron is rocking to this chunk. Holy. Okay. Okay, you kind of know the song, right? So what ends up happening is they go to the club, and after they get to the club, the song comes on again. And I don't know if they wanted to play it, but it comes on the club. This is it coming on in the club. Here we go. Is it this? They play right here. So you got Yo, Nick Fuentes is in the club. Okay, it's a little bit crazy. Now, all right. So essentially that happens, and everybody gets mad. Okay, first and foremost, the club puts out a statement. The club name is Vendobe. They put out a statement that they're not cool with this. They said, hey, we're aware of a video circulating from one of our venues that includes content and imagery that are deeply offensive and unacceptable. By the way, we got Sneeko calling in. Sneeko!
Yo, what up, Mac? Do you want to get on court for a sec?
Yeah. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about how...
They told me, I know, that's why I just saw it.
Wait, I got you on the court, right? I should have you on here. Yeah, I see you. Call me.
I'll call you right
now. Okay. Is he calling me? I think this is his thing. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Oh. Join. All right, chat.
Yo, can you see and hear me?
I can. Hold on. I'll cut my camera on too. Video. You have to turn this off. So I'll just deactivate this right here. And then I'm going to activate this bitch over here. There we go. There we go. Yep. And then let me just put this on. Perfect. Okay, chat. I'm on with Sneeko. The latest person. So, chat, if y'all don't know, Adam is boxing tomorrow at Brand Risk in Miami. And Aiden said, yo, Ak, we need you to commentate on the cuck fight of the year. A man defending his honor, Adam 22, by boxing the dude that donkey fucked his wife. And I said, yo, I will be in Miami to give riveting commentary. If you don't know, when the first video dropped of that dude donkey fucking shorty, I gave play-by-play to a porno. Facts. Yes, every stroke.
Who do you think's gonna win? I think Adam has a good shot.
He better win. I would have went in there with weighted gloves, with brass knuckles, like steroids, TRT. I gotta knock you the fuck out. Yo, I'm gonna keep it. Yo, if you hit, listen. Worst comes to worst, if I'm Adam and you hit me too hard, in the words of Finesse 2 times, you gonna have to punch the devil, man. Listen, we're not fighting no more. But it's impossible for me to lose if I'm Adam. It's impossible. Now, Adam's a different guy than me. Adam's a different guy from me.
Oh, you have a little beef, right?
No.
The hip hop commentators?
No. Me and Adam are cool. It's just that, Adam is white and like it doesn't bother him at all. Like it bothers us more. Me. It bothers me more than it bothers him. Like he don't care. Like he's just like, what's the problem, dude? We made millions, and I'm like, yo, bro.
What were you beefing about? I don't know the lore.
No. I think it was about like respect type of stuff, right? Like, when me and him didn't see eye to eye, it was about. So here's a real lore. Back in 2016, 2017, we used to bring on girls on our stream, not dudes. I brought Lena on 3 times. This is before they met. Adam was trying to get on at a point because he was a BMX guy. We're like, we're not bringing niggas on here. What the fuck? Why would we want a guy on here? Because the girls they're wildin', right? One day, because Lena becomes a fan favorite of like my audience, they're like, yo, you should bring back Lena. I hit up Lena. She was like, yo, I'll come on. And she doesn't really say, I think she had said it. She's like, yeah, I'll come on if I could bring so-and-so with me. And I was just like, they love her so much, sure. And that's when they started dating. Anyway, long story short, I think it's respect among commentators, right? If you did a podcast and you're like, yo, I'm going to do a podcast with Academic's ex-girlfriend to talk about academics, I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? Because I could do a podcast and it's like sneaky underhanded things, right? So like, I think I was in the middle of like getting my Spotify deal, and like he was like, he loves interviewing thoughts, but he was like interviewing the thoughts that had all the craziest stories to tell about me, and they were like starting to go viral. I'm like, yo, bro, we don't have to be friends necessarily, but like it's common courtesy. Could you stop like interviewing every bitch that sucked my dick? Like, please. And we kind of got into it over that. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Overall, I think the point was made, and I think he understood it. Right? It's like there are certain lines to draw, but he's a different person to me because the lines between commentary, content, and like revenue and like things that really matter to you is blurry a little bit for him. I think for me, it's clear. It's like I'll forgo a couple million not to have the mother of my child getting banged on camera. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're like, yo, Act, well, you're going to get $4 million. I'm like, that's the mother of my child? Nah, I think I'm good. You know what I mean? I think I'll just go get it myself. But, to each his own. Anyway. Yeah.
And last time we spoke, you didn't seem to like my New York City apartment, even though it's in one of the most expensive neighborhoods in the world. But besides the fact, this is my second apartment, Act. I don't know. Do you have 2 apartments? Do you have 2 streaming setups in different states or no?
In the same state.
Okay. Oh. Right.
No, they clipped the hell out of that. I was like, yo, I wasn't trying to diss my man Sneeko, but they made you look crazy. No, yo, New York.
You look crazy. You look disrespectful. I didn't look crazy. I look like a nice gentleman welcoming you into my home, and you look like a disrespectful, unappreciative.
So there was 2 angles to that, right? There was the angle of, okay, is Sneeko living the life of like, you know, when we see Tate, we see the Bugatti and all this. Not saying you should have that, but what I'm saying is that I'm thinking of you in like this canceled life, and I don't know if I'm thinking about it the right way, but whatever. Secondly, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not just you. I remember going to 6ix9ine's house. He used to live on Locust Street. Obviously, that was before he even got, but even he moved to like somewhere better when, you know, he got the rap check. And I remember going there, and they were rolling dice across the park, and I'm like, yo, bro, like you're Tekashi 6. Yo, New York is a shitty place. New York City is a really shitty.
It's the best city in the world.
Yo, put it like this. No. Okay, it is the best city, but let me just say this for people in terms of where you live. If you have $8,000 to spend on rent, or you spend to lay your head, if you're gonna be listening to sirens every 15 minutes, you're cramped in a space. You basically, if you're in your bedroom, you could smell the fucking shit in the bathroom, and you could see the kitchen, and you basically could go like this and touch all the walls. It's really overhyped, and people should really say, hey, I have like a mini apartment that I pay 4 times what you're paying in a normal city. Like your apartment, like no disrespect, and again, I guess it's gonna come across as disrespectful. Your apartment, there's someone paying $1,500 in Houston, Texas, that has twice as much as you and completely shits on it. $1,500, and I'm pretty sure you're paying like 6 or 7 times a month. For me, I can't understand that unless you're fully landlocked to New York City. Why would you do that? Like, why?
Because it's the best city in the world.
Sure. Okay.
You said it yourself. You're saying you're crib watching. But besides the fact, I saw you were getting into this this whole club gate. You know, we were speaking on FaceTime a little bit. When you're coming to Florida tomorrow?
Yep, I'm in there tomorrow, man. Are you going to brand risk, or are you banned from that too?
No, I was invited, but I don't think I'm going to go.
Why?
I just don't want to cause like a headache and stuff like that for people. You know, it's everybody's a brand risk until the real brand risk shows up. You know, man. It's, you don't want
do you think
to
you're
cause
like
so
a
many
brand
issues.
risk?
I'm top G. You could address me as top G, by the way. Now, this is respectfully, that's my new name.
Okay, so I was going through like kind of
respectfully.
I was kind of like going through like there's been like many iterations and moments of this. So you guys all hang out and do a stream. I was shocked because I remember even when I was just regular streaming, I'm like, damn, Clive has a lot of people watching him. And I click on his stream and I see all you guys. I'm like, wait, how do you and Fresh get in the same room? I thought y'all were beefing. I've been trying to get y'all to stop beefing. And then I thought you and Tate were beefing. Like, how does this stream even come together?
Man, I'm so tired of talking about this. It's like nonstop. But the whole timeline, everything I keep seeing it pop up everywhere. Basically, it's like for me and Andrew, we talked through Clive and Nick or whatever they said. We put things aside and we showed up because everything we disagreed upon, it was all like politics and it was all just disagreement. It wasn't anything personal, right? So we're able to put it aside and show everything was cool. Everything was cool. But then what's going on right now is so many people switched up. Even the other dude, the co-host you're talking about, the same thing. I was saying, like, we should get the fight done. Obviously, there's a lot of security guards there. They're not going to go do anything crazy. And but yeah, I said it to his face. Let's just get the fight done. He didn't want to do it. And there's people right now they're literally trying to put all the blame on me for the situation, trying to point at me. And I'm not a rat. I'm not a snitch. You know, I understand people who do. We did talk about that before, street code. But something like this, it's like, I'm not going to go say, oh, you play the song, you play the song, you play the song. It's like, it's just a song at the end of the day. Even if it wasn't me in these spots, but I'll take the blame. I'll just say that I played the song. Everyone wants me to take the fall for it. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, so there's like 2 iterations. Okay, so you guys are all together, and then I see you guys in a Sprinter van, right? And it looks like the song gets played, and I'm looking at it. I don't really see anyone uncomfortable. Right, I don't see anyone like seemingly object. Like they're like, "Yo, wait, cut this out." You know what I mean? Like I don't see anyone like, "Yo, turn this off." I agree. I think everybody should be blamed if we're saying this is something to be blamed for. But it's a song,
which is not. See, like even using that leaning into that frame,
yeah,
accepts responsibility, and it's as if you're guilty. And you really break it down, it's like guilty of what? Played a song. We both played the song. Me and Chad, I don't know if you remember, back in Spain, it was finally finished, and Ye says, call it back. And I'm streaming, call it back. We debuted it on our streams together. Funny, I was like, we debuted on our streams, there's no backlash, but if you're enjoying it too much in a Sprinter van in the club, then it becomes an international issue.
Well, I spoke to you this morning, and I said to you, I don't believe the issue is truly the song. I believe the issue is the actions that it feels like y'all are using a song to represent. Because
you're right.
In not that it's a popular song in hip hop, but like I think we just look at it like, yo, this is Ye just talking his shit. Obviously, some people do find it reprehensible, but the song itself, if it just came on, it doesn't make international news. Now, if you play the song like a WWE entrance music and you're hitting the salutes, you're calling out, yo, fuck this, fuck that, it feels like, now it's a thing, right?
It's a political statement.
Yes, it's a
That's
political
not the way
statement.
that I approach the song. The way I see it, it's just a song. It's a troll song. It's funny. Like, niggas weren't Nazis. It's goofy. It's a troll. It's comedy. It's just testing the limits. And also the beginning of the song is like, they froze my bank account. They did this, they did that. So I'm the villain. It's an acceptance. And it's it's liberating. You're going to say all this about me. Eminem had that song. I am whatever you say I am. It's like, if you're going to call me all this stuff, fuck it. I'll just accept it. This is what I am.
Yeah, but if y'all doing like the little salute thingies, that's a little.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that, and I do think that that's bad optics.
You did in the
But,
club. There's a part in the club. I seen your hand up, and I'm like,
no, you could raise your hand. It doesn't mean that you're saluting. I was there, like, yeah, in the club. I put your arms in there.
you just ain't do it right. You did the Elon. You scuffed it.
I'm not. No. Elon was too autistic. It's like when Pop Smoke comes on and Dior comes on. Like, you put your arm. Is this a salute? Like when you get sturdy. That's not.
You were getting sturdy though, man.
I wasn't getting sturdy, but I also. Is this what a salute is? This is what the screenshot is. Are you now signaling towards the Nazis? No. But you screenshot it, and within, seeing other people as well, it makes you look like that. But that's not what I was doing. And I don't need to lie about that. At the end of the day, it is a song. It's America. It's not even illegal to do that. We have free speech.
Hey,
nobody committed a crime.
Are you guys banned from the club? Like, so there's a long statement, and I didn't know Vendome had like a PR team. I'll go to Vendome all the time. They put out a statement. They're like, we don't condone these actions. To me, it was odd, and I do love Vendome. It's very odd when a club that this is where the degeneracy goes down puts out the statement, says, yo, we weren't into this shit. You know what I mean?
Cocaine, gang shootings, right? People getting blackout drunk, fights. They don't need to put out a statement, but people enjoying a song too much. They need to fire people. Steiny is tweeting out saying that he wants to pay people $1,000 to brigade the club with 1-star reviews, and then he says he's trolling. That's what his defense is. I don't find that to be true, but it is what it is.
Does the club reach out to you or like any owner?
No, they didn't reach out to us, but I have heard that, Clavicular, he's saying on stream yesterday that he's banned from all clubs. I have one of my former friends, a promoter, maybe you even know who this guy is. He's a friend. It's like he's a Jewish friend. Well, not anymore. He called me up and said, I'm not your friend anymore, and I'm banning you. I called David Grubman, all these people, to ban you from all hospitality groups across America.
Really? Wait. So it has David. So I know that name. That guy is the guy who banned.
I think it's like Tao Hospitality.
With David Grubman, right? He's the one who banned 6ix9ine. That's why 6ix9ine still can't go to Live. And 6ix9ine got banned because a part of their group or part of the things he owned is this club called Komodo. And 6ix9ine's brother was there. Notice Meek Mill was there. Called 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine drove there, confronted Meek in the parking lot. It went viral. He put it on the album, and they told 6ix9ine, "You're not welcome at any more of our properties because people come to our place to eat low key, not come here to confront you in a parking lot where people are spitting on each other, and it's viral." And to this day, he still can't get up and live, or he can't get.
Same thing. Lil Pump can't go to a lot of these clubs as well. I think he got in a fight or something. But isn't it a crazy act that that's put in the same category? Enjoying a song is the same as getting in a fight. Like, that's causing enough problems for the business. All the other music, glorifying violence, drug use, all that's not considered a problem. But getting in a fight is equivalent to enjoying a song that offends people too much. But if you listen to like, Fuck the Police, you listen to 21 Savage, My Choppa this, My Choppa that is not deemed as controversial, but really it should be. And that's what I think the double standard is and why I like the song, what I think it exposes.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily a double standard. It's just actually it solidifies this one thing to say a group, you could offend any group as long as they don't band together to stand up for themselves. Like if there was a coalition of, like black leaders or that had a lot of resources, power, and the trust of the community that says, hey, if you guys talk about black people, even as black people, a certain type of way, we're not rocking with it. But there's nothing like that, right? Like there's the LGBTQ, and there is, obviously a bunch of things, I guess you would say, for the Jewish
community. But the song doesn't single out, doesn't even say the word Jew in it. It just says, all my niggas Nazis. And it's like, the Nazis, they also invaded Poland. They also they killed a lot of different groups.
I think if you say Hail, come on, that guy, come on.
Yeah, no, but my point, like Hitler did a lot of things. He was more than just somebody who did the Holocaust. He was a German leader. He persecuted a lot of people. And they single it out now and they claim victim over it, and understandably. But the point is, it's not like fuck the police where it's like literally fuck the police, a single group. It's saying a leader.
Sneaky,
right? If the song was called Hail Stalin.
You're smart than that. And I'm not in no way, shape, or form defending, like.
What doesn't make sense about that?
Yo, that's like you saying, you're like, if I mention you, you're much more than just like this hip hop person. You're also a band, a Jamaican. Like, these are all true things, but there's context that is clearly given. We all know that song is meant to be a jab at Jewish people. To pretend it's not is to think that people are dumb. I think trying to say or add some nuance to say, well, the song could mean anything, shows that you might be disingenuous, which I don't think you are.
It is a jab. No, it is a jab. Of course it is. But what's more important about that song is it's breaking the final boundaries of free speech. This is the last thing you can't say. This is the most controversial sentence you could say. Even if a white person says niggas, they're not supposed to say that. You're also not supposed to say not. You put it together, all my niggas Nazis. That doesn't even make sense. So it's like, okay, look, you're glorifying Hitler. Okay, were the Nazis comprised of niggas? No, absolutely not. Right? It's saying everything you're not supposed to say. This is the last boundaries of what we're capable of saying, the last boundaries of speech. That's what I think is more important from the song.
No, I agree with that too. However, I've always been told it's upon the offended parties to pick what offended them, not what you meant in terms of offense. So I think it was clear, and it's clear to me, that is an offensive song. Now, granted, I'll play any song.
There's a lot of offensive songs,
Yeah, no. I think this thing is all overblown. Like, I really don't think. Like, come on, bro. It's a fucking song. That's why I told you. I said I think it's more of the action because it looks like y'all on some rap. It don't even like. It's one thing if y'all are like just regularly dancing to the song, the salutes, the.
That's how I was. I'm not pointing finger, but that's how I approach.
Don't start pointing fingers soon now.
No, I'm not them. I'm not like them. I'm not. If I was going to start pointing fingers, I would have been done that. Right now, it's happening right now. One of your friends is trying to do that right now, saying that it's all my fault.
Ooh, which one?
I don't want to. I'm not trying to give clout to these people. It's like let me text you. Like let me text you. But anyway, yeah, look at your phone.
They're blaming you.
And I'm trying to get Myron to join this call too. If you could tell the chat, I think it'd be a good combo. Yeah, they're trying to blame me for all of it. But I think the way I was.
Listen,
I think it's better to just treat it like a song. Turning it into this thing where it's like turning it into a fuck you, I think makes it worse.
I hate to say this.
It's not the smart way to do it, but it's still, people can do what they want.
I listened to everybody speak about this, like all of you guys, and I thought the person who was, at least and I hate to call it blame, but the person who was saying, whose fault is it? Right? Let's just say whose fault. I think Nick was pretty accurate. He was like, yo, everybody played a part in the moment happening.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh, you set up the club. Sneeko, you did this. Clavview streamed. Tate is the reason why we're there. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's, and everybody, no one was objectionable to that song. And maybe, yes, some people didn't turn up to it or didn't know what it was, but the moment is created by a bunch of things, right? And singling one person out like this is the evil person, you know, I don't think that's
it's
fair
insulting
either.
people's intelligence. That's why I think it's a goofy way for people to direct blame away. It's because, like, if everybody saw the clip, a lot of people saw it live. Everybody was clearly enjoying it. We're all just having a good time. When we left, nobody made an issue. So I think it's insulting to the viewers' intelligence to try to change the story and rewrite what happened. And also, I don't think that frame is the right way to go, where it's like, oh, he's to blame. Because, yeah, like I said, that's admitting that you did something wrong. And you break it down. What did we do that was wrong?
Okay, so let me ask you this question too. And there is rumors that Ye, you know, he's not the happiest that this song is, you know, becoming a topic of conversation, because he is trying to make some amends with the community, and he's not trying to like dig up old wounds, so to speak. Mm-hmm. With that in mind, right? Mm-hmm. I think Ye has gone through something, and he's realized that even if he may have some personal gripes that had him come to those, you know, thoughts that, hey, it's these group of people or whatever the case is it worth your life being this disheveled? Like, he can't perform in the United States. They have canceled his web hosting where he sells his clothes online. They have disrupted every part of his life, debanked him, done all this. I always say to, you know, and I've said this, well, I think I've said this to Fresh, and I've asked him about, like, you know, their platform, Fresh and Fit. I said, are y'all willing to die on this molehill? Like, think about you.
I am. Maybe not others, but I am. And this is why I said,
so you're willing to get debanked, deplatformed, demonetized, just to keep talking about these people in a way that you feel it makes you feel free, even though they're saying you're offended them?
This is why, I mean, maybe people are going to think that's corny, but that's why I started the call saying I'm top G, because this is what this is about. It's about escaping the matrix. It's about not being a slave. Saying that I am not going to say these certain things, even though they're not wrong, because my life's going to be ruined, that is accepting slavery. You know that what we did is not a crime. We're free men. This is America. We have free speech. And if you say that you have to be controlled, you're admitting that you have now succumbed to that slave system. And a lot of people, they bowed out. They tapped out. So that's why their whole brand is like escape, red pills, like the truth, masculinity. This is all important. So many people are folding, but this is what's important. It's a bigger issue. Although it's goofy, it's the club. Really, it's about freedom. Like,
I'm confused
although that might sound
that
stupid,
stance.
it really is about testing the limits of what, because they say that it's the land of the free, home of the brave. They say we have free speech, and then you see what happens. And the Miami mayor says that I'm banned from Miami Beach. Are we really in the land of the free?
Hold on, I'm confused by that stance, because if your conviction to what your beliefs are that strong, we all know what happens. You're gonna get ostracized, and you're going to get deplatformed, and your reach is going to dwindle. You might have a couple loyal sneaker knights. I don't know what you call them. I'm pretty sure you have a cool name. But
love speech.
Oh, the love speech community. Like, you're gonna have a bunch of them, but they're gonna marginalize you and turn the volume down on your voice, that you're not gonna be effective in really making that message really other to an echo chamber. Why not still have the same point of view, but perhaps say, you know what? I could play within the lines, but still get my point across. I don't think the ideas are banned. Maybe you're going to tell me different. I don't think the ideas you have are banned. I think if y'all are going out there just saying, fuck this person or this, like, if you're, you know, and I always say this, like, especially where I come from, like I get paid to communicate. Like I got in trouble before for things I've said, and I had to look deep within, pause, and say, if you get paid to communicate, you should know how to communicate things in a more palatable way that still conveys your message strongly, because at a certain point you're a child, where it's like, rather than using your vocabulary and your ideas to battle, you're just trying to say the things that no one could say. So if you can't say fuck them, yeah.
No, I don't say fuck them. So this is why the song is so important to me, because I am not a Nazi. I'm not a Hitler supporter. I don't hate anybody. Like I said, the community is called the love speech community. I love everyone. That's what Jesus taught, to love everybody, right? And so they insist that, oh, it's hateful, it's hate speech, it's hate speech. It's like, when you break it down, no, this is just a song. It's just a song. Nobody's saying attack. Nobody's inciting violence. Nobody's saying we hate this group. It's just a song. It's testing the limits without being hateful. And that's what I believe in. And so I do believe in optics and stuff like this. I was telling other people that, sometimes the provocative thing and trying to rage bait too much, it's not strategic, and you could be shut out before your message gets out there. But the song is objectively good on its own without the lyrics. And so if you're going to tell me I can't listen to the song because you don't like the lyrical content, I'm going to say no. And yeah, I do present myself in a certain way. And this is why I tell people, like, we should, I was telling a lot of, today I'm wearing the Nike tech, but I'm like, let's put on suits. Let's look a certain way. Let's present ourselves like this. Let's get the proper optics, and so many more people are going to listen. That's why Nick Fuentes had such a generational run last year. He's still pretty much on it, because people would box him in, say he's an incel, say he's a Nazi. And then he would appear on these shows like Tucker Carlson, like Piers Morgan, like Candace Owens. And then they would listen and realize, like, wait, actually, this guy's very rational. He just doesn't want Israeli influence in America anymore. He's talking about conservative issues. He's a Catholic. He's a white man who's tired of seeing white men be pushed down. He's speaking in a way that I can understand. I keep seeing the headlines say that he's a horrible person, but he's speaking eloquently. This is important. Decorum is important. And I do present myself in that way as well. But if you also say that I can't listen to a song because it's hurtful, I can, there's an argument there. But that song on its own is one of the best songs of all time. Okay. And that's what helps the point so much, is that it stands alone as a song. And you can't tell me that I can't listen to a good song.
Listen, in music, as I said, I think if this came on, a bunch of hip hop people, and they were filmed, and that song came on, and as long as they're not turning up to it, I don't think it's viral. Okay, I think the associated actions and the associated people made this go viral, and it meant something, right? Mm-hmm. I do want to, before we address it, because I know the mayor did say some stuff.
Wait, before you get to that point, you're right. I want to add on to that point. You're right, because when the music video dropped, you remember it was on both of our streams. Mm-hmm. They're all black people and they're wearing furs, and it's with the blue light, and it's in that big warehouse, right? I think it definitely went more viral last week than it did when the song first dropped, and that's because it was turned into a political statement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rather than strictly performance art, and nobody in the music video was throwing up salutes. It was like it was black people. It was almost, the way I interpret the video. I was editing the music video. I interpret it as like a reflection of Ye. Like he is a black man in America. It's like being freed from slavery. This is the last shackles of slavery, because we really aren't free if we can't speak, if we can't enjoy music.
Okay, and I guess the last thing on this I would say is I'm using my experience in what I've done in media, and I really take communication as, like, that's the only thing. I used to, half of my career I didn't show my face. It was just all about communicating with words, and whether you were inflammatory, whatever, I've always really understood the weight of my words and being able to capture an audience and being able to send a message. Is the reason why some people really like me. It's the reason why some people hate me. I will say this. When I was coming in the game, there was a particular type of radio personality. It was called a shock jock. And those people would say things that were shocking. Now, a lot of times the shocking thing was like clickbait. It was to bring you in. And sometimes they had really good points to make afterwards. But the shock jock at that time, people would want to hear them say the things that might be objectionable, that they couldn't probably say, and it worked. Over time, that mold of a radio personality changed. That person was usually seen as, you're just saying things to piss people off, or you're just saying things to blurt out the thing that most people with decorum wouldn't. What became the new type of personality that most people gravitated towards is the person that was about nuance, that kind of shot away from that, right? Where it's like it wasn't about getting cheap clicks, and I do think that, again, this moment, to me, that's a shock jock move, right? Not saying that.
So. I don't think so, because shock jock is like, before you continue, that is just saying, it's like just saying spamming slurs, right? And that doesn't move anything forward. The song, and this is what's so important, is sonically.
The song is saying hail this guy. Y'all are shouting out this group. No, but it's mad.
Big. You know, the beginning of the song is, man, these people took my kids from me, then they froze my bank account. Yeah, I got so much anger in me. Got no way to I have all this anger. They took everything from me. They're calling me this. The people are betraying me. Yes, I'm a cuck. I like when people fuck on my bitch. I'm going to become the villain.
I forgot that part.
It's beautiful. It's like a soliloquy. It's like a.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Right, it's all this, everything, all these attacks and all this, you know, it's like the man's life being summarized in a verse, and then it's like, it's a release. You know, it's cinematic in a way. It's like a symphony. If it wasn't that beautiful, then I would accept that framing that it's like shock jock, but it's not. This is about a man who's just had enough, a man who has been beaten up by the system, that's been betrayed.
Okay, do you agree? So in your opinion, then, the most objectionable parts of that night would probably be the salutes and probably naming the group, right? Like, because I think y'all were like Drew's mad or whatever. I don't know if that's like a thing, right?
Yeah, that wasn't me. You know, I don't think that's not how I would present the song. I think that is the shock jock thing of it. And that's fine. Some people do that, but I think that ruins how good of a song. Not ruins it, but it simplifies it a little bit. Because it's not really about, like, listen again to the lyrics. It's not about Nazism. It's not about Hitler. It's I had enough.
Sneaker, the song's called Hail Hitler. It's about Hitler.
Yeah, but do you remember the beginning? Did I not? Do you know the story? You know, you've spoken to him. You know what it's about. You're acting like you're
I know. But again, no one identifies with Kanye's story but him. What people recognize about that song.
I think you can't. You just said yourself too that you've been hated on by the media. You face pressure. You've been told to be quiet. You've been canceled from places.
However,
it's been unfair.
The notable part of that song is not that. Is when he says, "Nigga, hail Hitler." That's
why it's so good. But that's why it's so good. It's because it's like it's the buildup, right? You've never felt like you can't relate, right? I'm asking you, can you relate? Where you've been in a spot where it's just all this stuff. People are attacking you. Saucy, I'm not trying to be, but imagine like Complex and then Joe, all this stuff. Like you've been through a lot in your career. I've watched it. We were talking earlier. Well, hold on. Earlier, you saw my air survey. Like, how'd you get that on FaceTime? And I remember I've been watching academics talk on FaceTime for 10 years, talking to XXXTentacion. You've been a major part of hip hop for over a decade. It's cool to see, not to glaze. But there's never been a point really where you like, just see all the injustice and everything that's unfair, the betrayal, the lies, and you just want to be like, fuck it, fuck you.
No, I understand that sentiment. I've felt that way many times. Here's what I'm saying. There's just certain things I just wouldn't stand behind. Like, for example, like if someone made a song, and the song could be beautiful about, like, there's many songs like that historically. Be like, what's the name of that song? It's not even a hip hop song. It's like, we're not gonna take this anymore. Like, there's a lot of songs that are basically just kind of showing frustration of people. Like, we're over this.
It's the exact same. Exactly, that's the same feeling.
Here's the thing: if that was a sentiment of the song, and it got to the chorus, and it says, "Motherfucker, shout out Epstein," like, I would be like, "Whoa." That's not my type of song, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I know, like you're just ignoring that part. It's like, so would you rock with a song that said "Hail Epstein"?
If it was good, I mean,
bro. Like, they just do it.
Yeah.
They just.
Yes, if it's a good song, like, I don't agree to "Fuck the Police," but that song's great. NWA pioneered hip hop, absolutely. Imagine this.
All my niggas got that baby all. Nigga, hell Diddy. Like you would fuck with that?
Fire. That was fire. Wait. Perfect analogy.
Yo, my God. This guy
Hold
is.
on. Let me make an analogy.
So you would rock with Hale Epstein.
Let me make an analogy.
Remix on the way.
Yo, listen, let me cook for a sec. After the whole Kendrick beef, what did people call Drake?
They called him a PDF.
A pedophile. Yes, right. So imagine he just gets berated, but they're insisting, and we all know he's not. Drake's a good guy. He's not a PDF. And then he drops a song in response to all this, all the woke mob, the cancel culture. They're insisting you're the worst person ever. And then as a response, and all this, he's seeing these lies, and he's seeing like the people act like they're the culture and that they're better. He just comes out and says, "Hail Epstein." It's the rejection of everything that they're trying to put on him.
Yo, that's great.
You understand the context? That's when the song works. And I will listen to it.
Wild. Sneaker, I rock with you, but like, yo.
Epstein was an evil person. I call it out. I mean, he worked for Israel. He had a blackmail honey out. But like, music does not have to be a complete art. Does not represent you.
Hold on. I
Art
think
doesn't
you're
have
being
to
a little bit
represent the people who
facetious
enjoy
about
it.
that, but I think also generally the point.
I'm not.
I think the reason why this made political news and world news is that I believe the majority of people in that video, you guys all have a shared opinion about
representation, sure.
about
Yeah.
Israel, and also a shared opinion about
You're right.
About even Hitler. Like, I think when you ask the majority of the world, we're like, yeah, that guy's just evil. Like, that we just heard evil things about him. And I'm not saying that. What do you
on the same album? On the same album, Cuck. There's a song. Have you heard "Diddy Free"?
Oh, I didn't hear that one yet. Diddy Free?
No, that's on. Yeah, on the same album. I can't believe I forgot this.
I'm gonna tell Ye to send me that one. Diddy Free.
Ye says, I'll send it to you right now. He says, my nigga's not going to sleep till we see Diddy Free. My nigga's not going to sleep till we see Diddy Free. Like, am I a massive Diddy fan or Diddy supporter? No, I'm not. But that song's hard, and I sing it too. It's literally on the same album. It's like that whole album is everything you can't say. You can't support Diddy.
I think Diddy is a much less ostracized. Like, I think people have mixed opinions about what he did.
But that was your comparison. You just compared.
Well, I really want to use Epstein because I just don't think you're like, I think maybe you're not in the crowd of the people who are criticizing the government of like not releasing all the Epstein files. I just can't see.
We need the Epstein files to be released.
Perfect.
It's disgusting. They're all
I
implicated.
can't
That's
see
horrible.
you.
I have been pushing for that so much. I'll make another comparison right now. Nick Fuentes just dropped a T-shirt. You know, Epstein has this bomber jacket or something with the red. It's his famous picture. He's dropping Epstein merch. It's the same idea. It's like, Troy, you're saying, oh, this is the worst guy ever. He's the worst person ever. He's like, fuck. It's an acceptance of things that are taboo. It's fun. Do I support that? No, I wouldn't wear the shirt either. But that's the same exact sentiment.
Again, I believe that this idea that because a song might have a message of fighting against quote unquote the man or oppression or censorship, that certain parts that, again, nobody's gonna be saying, maybe you will do it, but the Hail Epstein, nobody will do that. Nobody would say okay, but Dylan Roof. No one's gonna say Hail Dylan Roof. You do. Come on now. Like,
this is a funny song. Okay, we are going to. But there's one more comparison. You like Yeezus, right?
Yeezus, the album. No, I actually thought it was garbage.
What?
I've always said that. I've never liked it. 2013.
That's what Charlamagne said.
No, hey, there's a grainy video of me doing it. I did it in the closet back then. I've never liked it. I always thought I thought it was the album that created genre blending, but I never thought he did it perfectly. It's like me creating a prototype that later other people perfected and I perfected later, but the first version is not that good. On Site to me was one of the worst songs in hip hop history.
Oh my God. I don't even know how you're a hip hop commentator. That Yeezus is legendary. On Site is one of the best of all time. Whatever. We don't need this a separate convo, but you know what's worse than saying Heil Hitler is I am a God. That's the worst sin, is saying I am a God. In Christianity, Islam, most religions, that trying to revere yourself as the creator, that's the worst thing you could do. I am a God is morally worse than Heil Hitler. Hitler killed many people, but saying I am a God, that's the worst thing you can commit. I still sing that song. It's a good song. Do I think I am a god? No. And it's literally morally worse based off my belief system and yours. But the backlash is completely different. And that's really the point of the song. The point of the song is to point out the double standards and the hypocrisy. The fact that this is the most banned song, that this will get you banned from clubs, this will get you ostracized and make international news is the point. They say it's anti-Semitic. They say it's anti-Semitic to insinuate that there's an overwhelming control in the world, especially in America, from one group. And then if you listen to a song that criticizes and pokes fun and jabs at that specific group, what do? They ban you everywhere. You can't perform. You can't play the song on Spotify. You can't go to restaurants. You can't go to clubs. You are now labeled a horrible person. Not only that, the mayor will say you're banned from Miami Beach. He said that on the news about us.
Have you ever had contact with the mayor?
And that's really the point. No, I haven't had contact with the mayor.
So the mayor came out, and the mayor, that was a strong response. I was actually, I remember seeing it and then seeing it in the morning, and there's levels to the media. You want me to break down the levels? I always tell people, right? And I remember telling my friends, because so I tell them, I say, listen, when I'm going out, and like the reason why these days, like even tomorrow, like I'm flying with my security team. Like if something happens, unfortunately, but I guess fortunately, I'm TMZ level, right? Whereas like TMZ is going to be like, this happened to Ack. There is like the lower level of, it's like where Clips live. Fearbuck, Scuba Ryan, and then you have Shade Room like kind of in the midst of that, right? And then you might have like just update pages or whatever the case. Like there's ranges. And then right above like TMZ level is like Boston Globe, CNN. This shit, I thought when I first saw it, I'm like, it's going to hit all the clip pages. It's going to stop at Fearbuck. And then it jumped from there to basically TMZ. And it basically jumped from there to the top of the top, which is now you have like Boston Globe, Washington Post. They're all like, hey, the mayor's office, what do you think about this? So the mayor ends up having to speak on it. Like I always tell people, like, and I've never said this before, the only reason why I got suspended on Twitch, in my belief, is that if I wasn't me, I wouldn't get suspended. Literally, Boston Globe, CNN, they're all calling in. Like it was like 9/11. They're calling in, not only to me, they're hitting up Twitch. When Twitch sees one of their creators have like the biggest press in the world field, like, hey, you have comment? We ain't got no comment. This nigga suspended. That's what happens. So when I seen that, I'm like, holy shit, this shit jumped out of it really jumped out of the, whatever. And that's where I think Andrew Tate comes in there a little bit. And I watched him on PBD podcast.
That was embarrassing. Did you see what they tried to do?
I saw what they tried to do, but I understood he was in a tough position because essentially it's, his head was going to roll first, right? Like, again, I'm going to go back to my situation with Twitch.
I don't think that's true.
Hey, if y'all listen to the whole conversation, like, everybody's joking around. There's like 5 other people in the conversation. Nobody gives a fuck about them. You're in that conversation. That's it. It's over. Andrew Tate is what gets it to global. If Andrew Tate is not there, it's not global. I promise you it's not global. And I think for him, he was probably looking at it to say, I'm not like trying to like rat nobody out or throw somebody under the bus, but
I am.
You guys put me in a situation where you should have known that I already just came out of jail and being persecuted.
Can I describe why they fucked up and what their mistake was? It's ego. Because I've seen them play this song before. When I was in Spain, I saw the video.
Okay, that's ratting. Now that's ratting. That's ratting.
That's what?
That's ratting. That's ratting right now.
How is that ratting?
You're not supposed to say you've seen them play the song. You're supposed to say I've never seen them play the song.
No, Ye retweeted it. It was huge. It was like got millions and millions of views.
Oh, you're talking about their public playing it. Oh, I thought you're hing out with them private. Like, yo, that's their favorite song.
I was in Spain with Ye, And then right when the song drops, he has he's playing it in the Bugatti, and it got millions of. He tweeted it, Ye retweeted it. Huge. It was part of the rollout. And like now it was like a show of solidarity, right? So I'm thinking, okay, it's not going to bother anybody. But here's where they fucked up. We're in the car, and the idea comes to play the song. What they should have said and what they were thinking was that this is going to put me in a difficult situation. What they should have said was, hey, actually, even though it's on stream, let's not play this song. I have a case coming up, blah, blah, blah. You know why they didn't? Ego. Because they've labeled themselves Top G, Escape the Matrix. We're the ones unfazed. We're the ones who are going to fight against the system. If you now say live on stream, hey, I can't play this song, you are now admitting that you are a slave. Because I can't play this because I'm afraid of the government, I'm afraid of whatever. I wasn't thinking that. Afterwards, you realize it. That's what they should have said, but they did not drop their ego in that moment, and they should have. That would have been way worse. The backlash, instead of throwing me under the bus and try to point the blame, he played it. It would have been 5% of the backlash. People would have been like, oh, that's kind of gay. But then everybody would have moved on, and there wouldn't be, beef or whatever, finger pointing. They should have dropped their ego in that moment, but they weren't able to. And that's a mistake that they need to hold themselves accountable for. That's a grave mistake. And not only that, trying to reframe it, I was uncomfortable. I was really uncomfortable. I think we all saw the footage. And they're like, woo, turning it up, having a great old time, smiling, laughing.
It's twofold. I agree. As a leader, I think there is blame for the Tates to take to say, hey, if we felt any way during the song being played, we had the power to cut it off or be like, hey, listen, let's not do this, right? Secondly, and I think this is maybe where they lean to more, I think because I've been in this position, they probably look at it more to say, we got to stop putting ourselves in positions with people who would jeopardize what we have going on. So they're saying, yeah, we didn't check it in the moment, but why we hanging out with niggas that would even play songs like this to fuck up what we got going on? And
because you're
I think
there to resist the slave mind, because you're the Escape the Matrix guys. Like, you shouldn't be afraid to hang out with anybody. If you're the free men who are leading men out of slavery, then hanging out with people who are playing a song that's edgy shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Especially when you're
you're being facetious though. You're being facetious.
I'm not. Bro, look at the rhetoric from a lot of these people for so long. It's
No, hold on.
Say all these slurs.
You're right. And you could tell me you probably know more about Tate than me. A lot of that shit you're saying was before he got arrested and basically couldn't get out. Like, I think because I remember watching him and he was like, yo, this is why you need to have 5 passports. They can't fuck with me. I own nothing. And then they locked him up and took everything. And then I see, he learned. So his conversation changed a bit.
It's the principle. I mean, look, so many of these people, you call it shock jock. All the red pill people, it's been spam and slurs. I'm going to say the hard R. Bro, they dropped a coin called Real Hard R Tate, RNT, with the hard R. Like, it's like spamming, saying the hard R all the time. The day after they point the blame at me, when he's flying, he's leaving Florida, he posts a picture of him with the Burger King hat on. It's a reference to the guy in the plane, that white dude who had the Burger King hat on. He was yelling the N-word. So you can't play both sides. You can't be like, oh, I'm free, I could say all these words, I'm going to say whatever, I'm going to say slurs, I'm going to say that Venezuelans are Mexican, I'm going to say that Chinese people are all look the same. You can't be racist and then draw the line at anti-Semitism. You got to stay consistent.
Yeah, I just think they're in a tough position. They're being persecuted by, I would believe, like governments and banks, and I think you look at it as strictly folding or not, but it's a tough place.
And also the whole conversation. I don't know if you saw the stream before we went to the club. It's just all live, and it's great that this is documented. A major talking point was double down. We were talking about how Piers Morgan, clavicular is going on Piers Morgan soon. And I asked someone there, what should Clav do? He's going on Piers. They go, double down, double down. We invented doubling down. This is how we got so popular. Every time we had to face all these interviews, every time we were faced for saying women can't drive, all this stuff, did we apologize? No, we said women suck at driving. We tripled down. That was the whole conversation there. And that's why we felt so like, yeah, okay, all the double down guys, we're going to go to the club. All right, you want to double down? Here's the biggest double down song of all time. That's doubling down. So the reason that the ego was so high right there and you can't say no is because you just said double down.
Okay, all right. I guess that's a slight point. But then, are you taking everything they say, right? Like, I love the taste, but do you take everything they say as like verbatim as they gotta live by it? Because in life, there's nothing that like, hey, you just have to live by exactly what you say. People change. People realize things. People, like, you know, we're malleable. You're a very malleable person. So it's like,
well, here's the bigger. I understand you can't take everything at face value. Sometimes things are, you know, it's grandiose. When you market yourself and the literal, what's the motto of the whole brand, right? Escape the matrix. That is the number one sentence to describe that movement, the Red Pill movement. Escape the matrix, resist the slave mind. You make that your entire personal brand. You can't draw the line of the song. That is the matrix. You found it. You made your identity off of this principle. This is not some small thing about a word if it's offending people. This is who you are. You can't compromise that.
Yeah, I understand to a certain extent.
That's why I'm top G now. Stole that shit. Yo. Give me that shit. You don't know what to do with that.
Yo, Sneeko, man. Hey, will y'all do another fake ass meetup like that again?
No, I mean, I got to be. No.
I feel like he'll have to. That was.
It's too bad because you know what? Like, even though there's been so much backlash and there's all this stuff, and it's a week later, we're still talking. It's like that was really a great night. That was super. It was dope. I had fun. We shook hands. Everything seemed like it was cool. For like a brief moment, it really felt like there was some sort of unity. And it seemed like there was a team. It was like, we're fucking, like, we're going to do this. And then within 2 days, under no pressure, just collapsed.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna reunite you and Fresh, man. You guys gotta get over that shit, man.
No, right now he's on. He's blaming the whole shit on me right now. He tried to apologize to me. He was saying that, oh, let's be friends. Let's squash it. You know, didn't say nothing to my face. I said, let's get in a fight. You don't want to do it. And now he's trying to put the blame on me and throw me under the bus the same way the Tates are. It's fraudulent. It's fake. There's nothing honorable about that. It's pathetic. And it gets to a certain point. Like, as a man, how do you have so little self-respect? You ask somebody to fight. You do nothing in person. You get quiet.
I'm gonna call him.
And then you go right back. And then you go right back online.
Is he doing his show tonight?
Talking. No, nobody watches. It's like, who cares? It doesn't matter. These sort of people. Like,
I'm gonna squash that beef right now, man. I'm squashing beef right now, man. Y'all were in the same room. Like, you know, if I was in that room, maybe a lot of things go differently. But
you're giving somebody like, look. Did you even see anybody mention this guy? No, nobody knows who he is. And all the articles, nobody even mentions it.
Yo, I'm on live, man. Oh shit, are you streaming too?
I'm on live too. Yeah, he's live. He actually tells people. Yo, bro, I'm live right now, bro, and I'm exposed to Sneeko for who he really is.
Yo, I got Sneeko on my stream. Like, I'm on. Hey, y'all got to.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane, guys?
Hey, let him know. Fuck you, nigga.
Damn. Well,
you see it act in fork. You see how the energy is. You see how the energy is face to face. And then this is why Red Pill is dead. These people don't stand on anything. They're only in it for money. They have no principles. They're not men of their word. They're clout chasers. It's like there's no self-respect whatsoever. And I've been saying this, right? Tate said, like, he's saying all this stuff on PBD, and he's like, oh, Sneeko talk shit about me. To my face, he shakes my hand, and he says, there's no issue. There's no problem. We shook hands, and it was fine. When he leaves, he says, okay, let's do something in New York. I'm going to come to New York next week. I'm going to pull up. Let's make a video. He wanted to do one of my YouTube videos. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not even a streamer. He says all that. Then goes on PBD. Tristan Tate calls the other guy and says it's all my fault. All these people are fraudulent. They're not in it for the truth. They're not in it for the reasons that I thought that we were in it for. Jeez. They're in it for money. They're in it for networking. They're in it for opportunity. It's all fraudulent. And there's no. Why would I squash something? Right? There's nothing. There's nothing. These people are nothing.
So you and Fresh don't like each other. You and Myron are cool, though, right?
It's not even that. It's just like, what is there to say about people that have no character, that have no principles? Did you just hear? Did you just see that? You saw the stream and you saw that phone call. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like y'all just need to be in the same room and talk.
We were. And what happened? Nothing. Quiet. I said, let's fight. He's laughed it off. Nothing.
You said,
can't make eye contact. Yes. And I told Tate, set it up. You got misfits. Let's do it.
Wait, why are y'all fighting again? I forgot why.
Because he asked me to fight. And so I said, yes. And then look at him now. Literally live right now. It's so beautiful that it's.
You know what's so crazy? Y'all used to go on 2-mans together. Like, yo, how did y'all get here?
Because he asked me to fight, and he's talking the way he's talking. These people are jealous. Like there's, I can't describe it. I don't think about these people.
This man,
I mean, you're kind of playing both sides, but let's be like, as a man right now.
Yeah.
You just,
you and Fresh used to go to the club and like,
right, true. Absolutely true. But
we used to be on a yacht, nigga. Like the fuck, that's what like yo. And I don't live in Miami, so I'm like, y'all probably done fucked mad bitches together. Why are y'all beefing? Like it doesn't make sense. It's content.
Nobody's beefing.
But y'all are beefing. Y'all are beefing. How is it so serious?
I didn't even know. I thought because he came up to me in the club on stream and said, "Hey, I know I'm mad. Let's drop it." That's what was said to my face.
When?
And now you see the way that they talk online for clout and for clicks.
When?
So I'm asking.
Wait.
So yeah, I'm asking.
When?
No, wait, hold on. As a man, what you just saw right there.
Yeah.
Is that a man of any true character?
Well, if he got beef with you, yes. But if you're saying he told you there is no problem, and now that would look crazy.
It's on stream in 4K.
He spoke to you and said y'all are cool.
He came up to me and put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Hey, I know I'm mad. Let's just drop it." And Myron's been saying, "Okay, it's over." Like they want to, and then now look, I'm exposing him for who he is. Like doing a whole stream talking about me. The whole podcast is built about saying my name, yapping. They got nothing to say for themselves, so they need to talk about the top G. This is the shit that I had. Like, there's no point. Why would I squash with somebody who doesn't have any substance?
Y'all think Miami done corrupt his job because, like, yo, I feel like
man.
no.
What about your chat? What is your chat saying about this? Because, like, I think that was the best example of. It's like, how could you be a man, ask for a fade, back down, and then go behind your podcast and then talk shit like
somebody
that?
said Ak is an L friend. I'm friends to both of these guys. Like, here's my thing.
All right, they're saying I'm okay.
Wait, are they saying that you're right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fine. Myron, should I add Myron to the call? He's ready.
Yeah, no, you got it. No. Here's my thing. I've been around all y'all, and I felt like, yo, I have fond memories of dope nights that we spend, like, having fun, dope conversations we had. Why the hell are y'all like if you can't tell me he fucked one of your girls? No. He stole some money? No. Okay, I think y'all beef is because he went on, or I don't know if you went on, like one of y'all went on No Jumper and said something. Bro, that's like a 5-minute convo, dog. 5 minute. Like, how are y'all beefing like this? Like, this is crazy.
It's not, don't say y'all. Do you think that this is a beef or? Okay, look, I'm talking about, like, look at the difference in the streams right now. He calls in and says, I'm exposing him.
Yeah, but
hold on.
You asked him if you want to fight.
Yeah,
that's not a friendly thing. Well, even though I guess it would be friendly, but still.
He asked me to do the fight live on his podcast. Ak, listen to me for a second. Right now, look at the difference of the streams. I'm talking about the principles of free speech. I'm dissecting the limitations that we have with freedom in America. His stream is, I'm exposing him. Is this a beef or is this clout chasing? What's going on? Am I using my power? Oh, he did this. I don't give. There's nothing to say about these people. It's nothing.
And by the way, I agree with my audience. My audience, somebody came up with a great explanation. They said the Mossad broke these niggas. So the Mossad has infiltrated y'all friendship and fucked it up. That's lit. I like that one.
No, that's cope. It has nothing to do. It's just it's a manhood thing, and it's really embarrassing to see as the leaders of the red pill. All right, let me add Myron to the call. But yeah, it's gonna create a new one.
Yeah. Here we go.
ASAP and slide for me, bro. This is.
I'm in here, right? I bet.
Yeah, Myron's trying to join. He's not really good with Discord, but. So that was the thought leaders and the leaders of the masculinity movement right there.
Man, everybody just needs to be cool, man. Hey, so
that's some horse. Like they always say that. And
yeah, hold on. Yeah, all right. And the only reason why I say that, it's not real problems. Like it's legit not real problems. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right.
But these niggas dedicate their life to talk about me.
No. Hold on.
It's really embarrassing.
Yeah, but Sneaker, you're acting like like these things are like, I'm not just trying to like be, and I don't know if people think I'm being fake. Okay, for example, and I'm using real examples, right? Yo, but Myron's my friend, you're my friend, Fresh my friend. Yo, I remember like, and again, I remember the Miranda thing, right? And I remember I was like, yo, Fresh, you want to do this on camera? He was like, let's do it on camera. It turned into whatever, right? And I don't know. I think things got a little bit odd with us, and we just had a conversation. It was fucking simple because at the end of the day, even if there was like a miscommunication, or maybe he thought like, oh well, I thought like blah blah, or you thought like whatever. It's a simple fucking conversation. No one's stealing from each other. No one's like fucking each other's bitch. It's like these things aren't like, it's not beef. That's what, like, y'all gotta tell me something that could be like, oh, that's a good reason to beef with somebody. Because to me, I still don't see why y'all like it's micro issues.
It's not it's not y'all. There, people type a 1 in the chat if they see my perspective. It's like people want to beef with me because it's beneficial for them.
Yo, Myra looks he looks so focused and figuring out how to get this.
Okay. Look, are there ones in the chat? Okay, my whole chat spamming ones. Let me open up academic chat because it's like it's getting to the point where. You know,
yo, my chat is my chat spamming ones too. Wait.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you. Let's get this.
No. I think my kick chat is like mad pro Sneeko, like hella pro Sneeko.
I appreciate. I fuck with we call the chat niggas, right?
Yeah, it's the chat niggas. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, shout out to, look at that. Oh, it's all ones. Like, I'm glad people are finally seeing through the veil. Maybe it was maybe this needed to happen for people to understand.
Why you show up in a Nike Tech like you ready to slide today, man?
I stole that shit. Give me that. You don't know what to do with that. Give me that shit. Yo, Myron, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Your mic's a little low.
Yeah, your mic's a little low.
I just adjusted it. Is it still low now?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Test. 1, 2, 3. Is that better?
Yeah.
Still low.
I think maybe the audio device ain't selected right. I don't know.
I gotta find a way to make it loud for you guys while not blowing out.
Man, oh man.
Still a little bit low. Hey, Ak, you got to accept that you're a red pill like us. Ak was in the van. You guys didn't see him. They had him out. He was in there.
Hey, well, here's the thing though about like. First of all, I think there's a resurgence of the red pill, but I do think most people who are just, they have lived life. I think red pill is like experience, right? It's like an ideology built on experience and kind of like applying that rather than having to go through it yourself necessarily. I always say experience is the best teacher in life, but it gives you the lesson after it gives you the test, right? So like when you kind of have these ideologies, like for example, what red pill is, you could either come to it by going through it yourself. Like for me now, when it comes to like, you know, like say I'm speaking on women, people might think that no, a lot of times I got hurt, I got played. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you my experience, you know. And then some people are able to see, oh, I seen my friend go through this or other people. So I think red pill, it's, you know, I don't necessarily think it's something you need to eat, breathe, and sleep. It's just something that you should be aware of.
It's just the truth, man. That's how I look at it. It's just
your mic's so real low, bro.
Yeah, because on my end, it's loud on my end. I got to figure out. It's Discord then.
Yeah,
it's Discord. Discord.
Go to your Discord settings real quick.
Okay, what do I do?
I think you go to Discord and then user settings, and then it's the microphone volume and voice and video within the settings. And turn your microphone volume all the way up. Slider's probably down.
Oh yeah, it is down. Okay, is that better now?
It's coming up. Keep go all the way. Keep more.
I put it all the way to the I put it all the way to 100. So is that good now or no?
It's still low. I'm doing Indian tech support. Try your mic input on your PC, bro. Bro, yo, Aki, if you got to see his studio, he got like the Batcave in there with 30 monitors and 10 PCs, and Discord is still like.
Of course I've seen.
Bro, it's because these stupid ass fucking platforms, man, they automatically like nerf your mic, dude, because it's fucking nigga proof. So like they make it where any idiot with a fucking Blue Yeti can get on this shit and talk. But like if you got a sophisticated setup, it like powers down your shit and nerfs you for no reason. Let me see here if I can fucking.
Yeah, I almost think so. What you might have to do is like.
Better? Is that better right there?
Oh,
or no?
Yeah.
I don't think it's your mic input's wrong. It's not set to your mic. It's set to your camera input. Go to your Discord settings and make sure that the mic is set to your Shure mic.
I just turned him up. I put him at 115.
I turned him up too, but it's not his microphone that's picking up. It has the wrong mic selected.
If it's like this good.
Okay, now it's too loud.
Okay. Let me bring it down. I got you.
Bring it down more. Bring it down more.
Okay.
Yo, you say Indians. Yeah, you like neon.
Right, this should be better now. That's what I was thinking.
It's way too loud. It sounds like it's ear rape right now.
Bro. Okay.
Yo, Act, this happens literally every time.
Yo, he needs like a template for Discord. It's crazy.
Okay, he's crashing out now. No, it's not good, bro. It's way too loud. It's clipping crazy. It's like your gain or something. Yo, how was he busting down doors as a Fed? Like, I don't get, like, this would. You got it, though. You're muted now, Myron.
Where's Bill's at?
It's just your mic input is wrong. Maybe select it to your switcher as the mic and not the Shure. It should direct to your. I'm trying, chat. Just go to Zoom. Yo, can you do a 3-way Zoom, Act, pause?
Huh?
Act, are you gone too?
No, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just Myron, but it's not satire chat. Can Zoom do 3 people or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why do you look at me like that? You look like we're trolling you or something.
No, but the Zoom.
Right. How's this? Is this better or no?
No.
No, we could hear you. It's just that it's clipping, so it sounds.
Turn down your
bad.
gain. Turn your gain down.
So it's a possible few options. It's either on that board, it's either in Discord, or if that board goes to a mixer. So I know you have a
Discord, bro, because my audio is supposed to be otherwise. It's fucking Discord. This shit is trash.
Dude, it's working for it's working for all of us, bro.
No.
Yo, because you guys got nigga setups.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. You guys got the nigga setups.
Yo,
dude, how is it our fault?
Yo, so you should probably just change your when you go to the sound on Discord, just change what the input is, and at least the other ones.
As my microphone.
I think the other one was better.
I know I'm gonna do it. Sure.
There we go. Maybe. Yo, Sneeko, come on, man. Like, this is your
He
job.
looks like a Fed in a flower van spying on a mob boss. Like, this setup is nuts, but Discord just.
All right, that should be better, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll take it. Aki,
better now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah,
Just raise his volume in Discord.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go.
No, I got it. I got it at 60% right now. I got more juice.
Yeah, we did it.
All right, yeah, bro, this is retarded. I'm using 2 mixers to do this shit, and I'm using the Newman here, but whatever.
Okay.
Fuck Discord.
Myron, I'm glad to have you here. We were actually just and I'm pretty sure you have talked about it ad nauseum. Same with Sneeko. We're talking about the whole thing that is turned into, like, now it seems like it's a global political impasse, or just like breaking news that people are seeing. Miami Beach mayor is now essentially. It was kind of crazy. I felt like he said, tell me if I'm wrong. It was like, yo, these guys are not welcomed here. And I was just like, I've never had like an elected political official say I'm not welcomed somewhere. It's kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is the tactic, bro. You say something that pisses them off, they give you the call, and then they say, all right, bro, you got to go to Auschwitz or a memorial museum, or else we're canceling you off everything. It's literally the strategy. You know what I mean? It's like that's the game plan.
So I was just going over the steps with Sneeko on how I saw this thing blow up, and so I was saying there's different levels to media, right? You have like the Myron updates, right? Then you have, if it gets a little bit hotter, it's going to get to like Fearbuck and Scuba Ryan. And if it gets a little bit hotter, you know, depending on what we're talking about, might get to like the shade rooms. And it gets even more hotter, you get to TMZ. Then right after that, you get to like this mainstream media, which is like the CNNs, you get the Washington Post, the Boston Globes. And once it gets there, that's when you get the political officials start chiming in. You get all of these ancillary people who, in reality, they're going to use this as a moment to slam dunk, to advance their political agenda, to be like, hey, you know, we stand with these people. When these issues came up, we showed up and we said we weren't with it and we spoke out. And I thought for a second this was going to stop at Fearbuck. I said, hit Fearbuck. It'll be lit for like a day or two. And all of a sudden it hit the whole totem pole. And now it's national, it's global news. Myron, how'd you take all of this stuff?
It's not the first time, man, that I went viral for something like this before. You know, I just didn't think that it would be over something so trivial, you know, because we all know Miami Beach is a fucking shithole, and this stupid mayor is more concerned with dudes at a club listening to some Ye over, you know, what's going on in his sorry ass city. So it's just ridiculous, man. It's just peak outrage tactics, you know?
Yeah.
Retarded. He could be doing way more for Miami Beach, which is fucking declining every year, versus getting mad about some dudes at a club for a song that played 15 seconds.
Honestly.
You know, and it's like, and these are the same people, by the way, that like greet Benjamin Netanyahu with open hands. Dude is literally just did a genocide, killing a bunch of people. They're over here grilling Tate on that situation. It's like, bro, you guys interviewed Netanyahu for less than y'all talked about this stupid thing with Tate. It's like ridiculous.
Hey, honestly.
That was a big L by PBD podcast.
Do you, because I think one of the, you know, I was telling Sneaker, I said, I do believe it's a song, but I believe it's the actions with the song. Like, Myron's hitting a salute. Like, you know, Myron's like, yo, the Jews are mad. Like, it turns to, it doesn't seem like y'all vibing to the song more than it's like the WWE entrance music to the fuck them, you know, those people type of thing. And that's why I think
I'm going to kill my YouTube stream. Guys, come on over to either Kick or Rumble. I'm going to get off YouTube because I don't got to fucking censor myself. So, guys, come on.
Wait, I'm still on YouTube. Hold on now.
Oh, you're still on YouTube right now, too?
Yeah, I'm still on YouTube.
Okay.
But
damn, did I say anything crazy? I was fine, right? I didn't know you were on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Where are you streaming at?
Probably Kick.
I do YouTube and Kick, but I cut off YouTube for free speech still.
Wait, so what do y'all do? Like, when y'all ready to get, like, extreme, is like, all right, YouTube, you gotta go?
Cut YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Anytime I'm going to go get real, I turn off YouTube.
But here's the thing. It kind of goes into the conversation or the question I wanted to ask. I'm going to be honest with you. I would be shitting bricks a bit if the mayor started like, because you know that starts to cascade in problems, right? It might not happen like directly, but like every citywide governance body is now going to say, if we have a reason, it could be a parking ticket. It could be you're late on some whatever. We're gonna stick it to you, right? If the mayor is upset at you, yeah, we probably can't do anything legally about that, but politically we're upset at you and we're gonna stick it to you. Like, you guys are never scared of that, or it's like, nah, like we're gonna just deal with that as it comes.
Yeah, I'm just used to their tactics so much now that like I just like I don't even care anymore. Like this is what they do. They go, they pressure you, they contact the ADL, they contact the SPLC. Like this is how censorship works in America. They basically the ADL SPLC writes a hit piece on you saying that you're an extremist or a racist or an anti-Semite. They send that to the social media platforms that you're on. Social media platforms don't want the smoke, so they either suspend you, give you a strike, or just kick you off the platform altogether. So they can keep the advertisers, because the ADL has a monopoly on the year of a lot of these advertisers. So if you say something that they don't like, they begin the cancel campaign. And this has been very effective for many years. But ever since the conflict in the Middle East and people kind of waking up to the problems of Zionism, they have not had the same potency as they've had before. So, I think the best way to deal with, these people is just to tell them, fuck off. We're not going to, this isn't Tel Aviv. Go back to Israel. And if you have a problem with free speech, and that's it. And, never bend the knee to these people because they're never going to let you down. They take great gratification in dragging you to a Holocaust memorial. They take great gratification in taking you to Auschwitz or having some rabbi come in and fucking explain, why it's bad to be critical of them. And I'm here to say they can all go suck a dick, these dreidel spinning losers. And I'm not apologizing for shit. Fuck that. These dudes just got done doing a genocide. They want to lecture us about a fucking song when we're in a Sprinter van or in a club. Like, they can all go suck a fucking non-kosher dick. Fuck these people. I don't care. And that's how you got to deal with them.
So Sneaker, and I saw this, and I wonder what you think about it. So there's this video of Ye. I think they call the guy a rabbi, right? So he's sitting with this guy, and like he's holding his hand, and like he's making this apology. And I don't really know what it means, but I think it means it's something significant in that world. And I saw that same rabbi with like Young Thug, and I was like, why Young Thug? I'm like, yo, who the Young Thug offend? Is that a thing? And what did you think about that? Because obviously Ye is trying to make a comeback, but why sit down with that one guy?
He's a pretty well-known rabbi in New York City. I know a lot of the people that were there for several meetings. He was in a picture. I'm not leaking anything. There's a guy named Richie who was there. He's a well-known club promoter. You know that song from back in the day where Ye says, parties with Richie again and risky. There's a lot of like well-connected people. He was also there when I met the mayor, Eric Adams. So it's just powerful. And it's like, if you meet with the top guys who have a lot of power, then they can pass the message down to everybody else. The Jews are really good at having a tight-knit community and signaling. They're really compact, more so than a lot of other races, and maybe other races could take a page out of their book. But yeah, they know who are the people to talk to, who's got the power, who's got the money. It's smart.
So you think Ye's sitting with the rabbi? Because I looked at it, I'm like, yo, Ye, you're gonna have to do that. Like, how many people is like 30 million Jewish people? Like, you're gonna have to do this 30 million times to get forgiveness, bro. Like, what the heck?
Well, no, you just obviously people see and they see that he has remorse and that he's sorry, like he didn't want to hurt people, and the offensive nature was not his intention, or maybe that's just he's on a new path, and it seemed like he was sincere, so people got to understand.
Do you think there's a possible chance at a reversal or like forgiveness? Because I felt like they were like, we're done with you.
I think a lot of people have forgiven already. You see, he performed with Travis Scott, and it was well received. He went up there with the new Yeezy Season 10 drip. Everybody seemed to love it. People want the music, man. I mean, what was the most streamed hip hop album last year?
I feel like I should know, but I think it was a yeah.
You should know that, yeah.
It
was Graduation.
Ooh, hip hop.
And that album came out almost 20 years ago. That 18, it came out 2007. And that was 2025, so almost 2 decades after it was released.
Yeah, it was the most listened hip hop album of 2025. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
An 18-year-old album at the time. That shows people just want the music. He's the best of all time. I think he's the greatest artist of all time. Certainly the greatest hip hop producer. Rappers, debatable, but yeah, people want the tunes, man. So it's like, yeah, he said he's sorry, and he didn't want to hurt anybody. People are excited. People want to go back to the stadiums. We want to hear that he's got an upcoming show in Mexico. He's got upcoming shows all year. But people want the music back.
Is that rabbi so influential that meeting with him, I don't want to be disrespectful or like ignorant. Like, was he like cleansing the sins of? I don't get what's going on. Like, remember when Aiden did that thing? I was confused, bro. You remember that thing? Where they would wrap this hand, like I was looking at this, like it felt like some ritual, bro. You got to remember,
energy was weird, right? There was a weird energy.
No, I don't want to like make their religion or whatever they got going on seem weird. Like, you got to remember, I'm like a Jamaican kid, right? Like, I'll even give you a story. So I have a mannequin back there, which I'm about to put Cardi addressed me. I'm gonna put the clothes on it. My mama comes over to my house. Like, we're just Jamaicans from the country. Like, we went to a Baptist church. My mom always thinks any girlfriend I ever had was doing witchcraft on me. Like, she's always like, you don't eat from these bitches. Like, that's all my mom's. So my mom sees the mannequin. Mannequins all disassembled. She doesn't like it. She thinks like some chick like puts like some voodoo thing in here that's gonna mess with my vibe and my aura. So like that's kind of like how we look at spirituality and like religion. So like I remember watching that and I was like, yeah, my mama would definitely think that something's up with this. Like this is crazy. Like this is they're tying my man's hand. They're saying some stuff I can't understand it. But Ada looked like he knew what he was doing, right? Why didn't you do it?
Yeah. But probably not. You're gonna say the chicken thing?
Wait. Oh, I can't see. I can't hear Myron.
You can't hear him?
No, much of it. Oh, I am turned down. Fuck. Okay.
I was wondering, you couldn't hear anything I was saying. Yeah, they slam chickens, bro. They basically just like fucking. You know.
Oh wow. So yeah, no, they did the thing, and I was like, and I think they were like, hey, do you want to do it? Now, again, I have no problem with their practice and stuff like that, but I'm Baptist, and it's not like I'm like this devout Baptist, like whatever. Like I'm a spiritual guy, but I don't know if everything like that is with love. You know what I mean? Like I'm not too sure. You get what I'm saying?
So this is the rabbi that you're talking about. He also, I think he used to be LeBron James' spiritual leader back in the early 2000s.
Wait, LeBron is Jewish?
No, he's not Jewish, but I mean, Trump has a rabbi spiritual leader. Michael Jackson had Michael Jackson's rabbi spiritual leader was Rabbi Shmuley. I don't know if you know him. He sells dildos with his daughter.
Wait. But you got to explain to me. So if these people are Jewish and they operate under the context of Judaism, why the hell we got people who ain't Jewish like trying to like
right?
Because
so a lot of Christians believe a lot of Christians believe that Jews communicate with God. So Christians believe that Jesus is God, right? And Jesus was a Jew. So there's a lot of Christians that believe that Jews can talk directly to God, and they almost revere Jews. A lot of evangelist Christians believe this. Not all Christians. I know I grew up Catholic. Catholics don't believe that. But that's the belief system is that a lot of Christians believe that Jews are the chosen people and that they have a special connection. So
like
that's
special power?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they think that Jews have a communication with God that they don't have.
So they got a secret bat signal or bat phone type stuff.
Essentially. I'm not an evangelist Christian exactly, but that's the only explanation that seems to make sense for it. Because LeBron is not Jewish and neither is Young Thug.
Well, maybe it's a rite of passage, though.
What do you mean?
Bro, it's because they control everything, man. They need to know all the famous people because they control everything, and they want to be able to influence them and say, yo, stupid Goyim, you need to do what we say. And if you don't, then there's going to be some problems. The reality is they run America. And, I'm not going to pretend like they don't. They do. I know we're on YouTube, so I'm keeping it clean. But it's all about influence, man.
I hope we don't see Kai do one of these. I think Kai. I think Kai.
Oh, he's definitely gonna go kiss the wall at some point.
What do you mean? What wall?
The wall in Israel that they always kiss. He probably had the hat on too, like every other U.S. president.
Wait, there's a wall? Like the wall of China?
Nah.
Like the Great Wall.
It's called the Wailing Wall.
The Wailing Wall. You really don't know this?
Yeah, bro. I'm not tapped into. I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. Like Israel was never on a regular nigga's mind. Like we're not thinking about Israel. We thinking about Turks. We thinking about Bahamas. Like nobody's thinking about like Israel is like what? What are we talking about?
You've never seen these before? Like almost every American politician does this.
Okay, no, I have seen it, but I have no idea what the significance is. Right?
That's
like
the Wailing Wall in Israel. It's like
what does it mean?
Holy site.
Okay. It's a holy site for praying and stuff.
Wait, so is Trump Jewish? Why you got the little hat on?
Bro,
they all do it.
Myers, should we go down a rabbit hole?
No, please don't.
No, we don't need to go down a rabbit hole. But no, a month ago, he was with Mark Levin on stage. Mark Levin said Trump is the first Jewish president, and he kind of just nodded his head. He also did swearing on the Bible. His second term, he's the first president.
Trump's a lot of type of presidents. I think Trump the first real black president, but that's another story. They ain't gonna like when I say that. Yo,
the
Trump
Jews
a
say
real
he's the
nigga.
first Jewish president. They say Trump's the first Jewish president.
Nah, Trump's
He's
the
only
first
one.
real nigga president, man. Trump
He's
is
also the
on
first
some
president to
Yo,
not swear
if
on the
Trump
Bible.
ever comes out with a black and mild and a bottle of Henny, I'll be like, man, I been knew you on some Shannon Sharp white niggas. That's my nigga. Like Barack. I think Barack was the first gay president. Real talk. I'm gonna just keep it a bean. I think Barack was the first gay president, but we got the first.
You think Michelle was a man?
No. I didn't think Michelle a man, but like I think he got like other persuasions. I think Trump the first real nigga president. Facts. Like he got nigga tendencies, and I'm not talking about bad things, but I could tell
Baby
he's
mamas
just
in the toilet.
Nah, not even that. I just think he's just on his convictions. Like he's just on like, yo, whatever I say I'm gonna do, fuck y'all, I'm gonna do it. Like I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. He's from New York.
Oh yes,
from New York. But
hey guys, I'm gonna jump out because I got to cover some stuff on stream.
Before you leave, Myron, did you see that more people are putting blame and saying that I'm responsible for all this stuff?
Who?
Yeah. Okay, because my chat was saying that you guys squashed it. They were spamming that you guys squashed it. That's what they were saying before I came in here. Did y'all talk?
No, he called in and said "fuck you," and then said I'm exposing him right now.
He called into your show?
Yeah, just
like
he called back and said I'm exposing him. Fuck him.
Oh, you're talking about
so he called Ack while Ack was on the Discord call. Yeah. He said that.
No, I call for. Hey, Mario, you gotta squash this shit between these guys, yo. Like this is bullshit,
bro. Hold on. But they're doing the same thing that the Tates are doing. They're trying to blame me for this whole situation.
Who?
Like right now, live. Bro, the person who just called your phone.
Okay, all right.
Am I going insane right now? Am I like speaking to walls? This just happened.
Okay, but no,
yeah, I know. So it'd be good, Myron. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to put anybody in a difficult situation, but it's like we know what happened, and it's just not true, and it's stupid. So maybe we could just like make sure to, while people are trying to make me the fall guy, not just the Tates, but these other people. Let's just
let me get in this real quick. For anybody that thinks that Sneeko is like the person to blame or whatever, that's not true. Like I was involved, okay, 100%. Like he should not be getting the brunt of this bullshit. If they want to fucking come and cancel me too, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I got to bear some responsibility for this bullshit as well. And it's kind of ridiculous how like everyone's running with this narrative saying like trying to blame everything on you when it's not true.
Everybody. I'm not doing that. But
okay, but yeah, I just want to make that very clear to everybody since we're on everybody's platforms. Like this is not your fault only. Like some of us have to bear some responsibility. And I'm stepping up. I'm going to say, I fucking was involved. And if these fucking guys in Miami Beach want to cry about it and ban me from the clubs and all this other bullshit, I don't go fuck them. I don't go outside anyway. So for these people to say these things that you're the only person is disingenuous. It's not true. I was involved too.
I heard the mayor said that he's gonna ban you from the gyms. He said he know you don't go to the club. He finna ban you from the gyms. That's what he finna do.
I haven't been to a gym in a minute, bro. I just work out here. I got like a whole pull-up bar. I just do straight calisthenics. I'm doing like 10 sets of 10. Yeah, I just do straight calisthenics right now.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, man, trying to be more efficient. So I don't give a shit what these idiots. And I got a weighted vest and shit. Like I don't give a fuck what these idiots.
Are you still boxing? You still train fighting?
I'm gonna start it back up.
Axe been training. Axe getting ready to get him brand risk.
Who, me?
Oh, okay. Who you gonna fight?
No. Listen, man.
Bro, he lost weight. He's feeling good. He's like, new year, new him.
Yo,
new
haven't
body.
you seen the meme about? You see, I embrace all the memes. They said I'm built bad and I gotta fix my knees. So I'm fixing my knees. Hey, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be the Don King, and I'm gonna set up on brand risk Myron versus Abba. We're gonna set it up.
They've already asked him a million times. He always declines.
No. I'm gonna broker that transaction. I think the Abba guy. I was watching a video of his recently. He was talking spicy. He sounded like he was ready with the fist. I'm gonna be honest.
They've asked him multiple times, bro. He always declines. They offered him a lot of money. He doesn't want to do it because he knows that I'm gonna beat him up, and then he'll never be able to talk shit again and make videos. That's why.
Nah, I think we're gonna be able to get him in there.
He's literally terrified of me. That's why I try to pawn the whole fight off on his fucking retarded partner. Like, and that's a whole other like, oh, y'all ran from the boxing match. No, we said we're not gonna fight unless you come down to Miami as well, Abba. And they try to lie and say, see, Preach was gonna fight both y'all, bro. That's retarded, nigga. Like, Preach could fight Fresh, and then I fight Abba. Like, well, that's what the agreement was.
The situation sounds very familiar.
Oh,
it does. And did you see that?
Okay.
Like, let's just. No, I mean, I'm not trying to put you in a difficult situation, but when people are trying to, this is going to face real repercussions if people believe this, right? You saw what happened. He came up to me in the club. Myron, he came up to me in the club and he put his arm and he said, okay, I know you're mad, blah, blah, blah. But like, basically, let's just put it to the side. He's live right now and he's trying to he's doing a whole stream exposing me. They're talking about me again and saying that it was my fault. It's your co-host. It's not me. Like, this is from many people. They're all trying to pinpoint it at me. And you said so many times, like, to squash it. This is why it's like, I don't even act saying squash it. It's like, how do you squash it with people that are doing this?
I've tried a million times, dude.
It's embarrassing. I don't say shit. I don't talk about these people, right? But look, continuously, nonstop, all the time. So what am I responsible? And whatever. But this is why I'm saying this stuff about squashing is like, what is there to?
I tried, man.
What's the point?
I tried, bro.
Yo, y'all put Myron in such a tough position.
It's really frustrating.
Man.
Really fucking frustrating, man.
One thing I love about Myron, in all of this, he refuses to say anything bad about you, the Tates.
Yeah, it's respectable.
Of course, Myron, never, but he's trying to get everybody on the same page. I think that's admirable, right? And yeah, I think that should get on the same page.
I don't want to vent, but it's like, it's incredibly frustrating and annoying, dude. It's like, I got my own shit that I got to worry about too, and it's like, fucking doing this shit on the side is extremely time consuming and frustrating, especially when people never, actually stick to it or whatever. Or some shit happens and then they're like, oh well, I gotta. This is annoying, dude. It really is, man. It's fucking frustrating.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could see from this situation, was it me? Where am I responsible in division here?
Well, we talked about it yesterday, man. I'm not gonna bring it up on stream right now, but it's.
Your co-host is bringing it up on stream right now, so
yeah.
I could hear the frustration for this. Sneeko feel like, yo, I'm getting slammed, unwarrantedly. I get
and that's
you.
not fair because he wasn't the only one. You know what I mean? Like, I was 100% involved in that shit. Like, to blame him is ridiculous. Only like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is. Huh?
Yeah, but Sneeko, what would you want Myron to do?
Look, I mean, I think it's. I don't really want to give it attention, but it's pretty clear. It's like this is an embarrassment. I mean, you're supposed to be like the leaders of the masculinity space. It's like no principles. You ask for a fight, back down, in my face, nothing. Say let's fight, no words. Try to squash it. You go behind my back, talk shit. It's fucking embarrassing. These are the people that are supposed to be accountable. Men need to be accountable. Men need to lead. These aren't leaders. These are frauds. These are pussies. It's an embarrassment upon all of us, and especially, I mean, Myron is such a man of real character.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
On him. Like,
if Myron had to sit down with you guys in private, you'd be down. Would you be down? to finally, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks I'm gonna be honest, all this shit looks nasty online, right? It kind of looks like some like really nasty civil war of people who kind of.
There's no civil war. I don't care about it's. Like, there's no energy or there's no space in my brain for like, I'm here trying to talk about something more important. For this petty drama shit is for women.
But would you be down to it? Like, would you be down for it though? Everything offline, the convo y'all have never get brought online. Whoever brings it online, you're clearly breaking a clear understanding.
What would Aki, if you were me, what would you do?
I would do that. But it feels like you're more offended than I think you are. So
you that phone call, you just heard that. You know the situation, right? You would do that? Really?
Okay. All right.
I mean, no, seriously. Like, you just saw what the heck. Is that what you would do?
Yeah, I guess I would probably defend myself. I get it. But like,
okay.
At some point it has to boil over, right? Because here's the thing. You're gonna put Myron in a weird position, and it's also like, if it continues, like I love using myself as examples with everything. When 21 Savage called me and said, "Yo, Ak, You and Meek keep going at it. I'm really cool with Meek. I'm really cool with you. I don't want to keep boiling up to a point that I have to pick a side. Are you down to have a conversation with him? That exactly what he said to me. He said, yo, I fuck with him. I fuck with you. I never wanted to get to a point that I have to pick a side. Let me try to bridge this. Are you down for it? I said, I'm down. He spoke to Meek. He's down. That's the position Myron's in, right? And I get it because I said to Savage, I said, bro, he said this about me. And I'm pretty sure on the other side, the same was reciprocated. My thing is, the reason why I think you should look at that in that way is because of Myron, right? The middleman who you have the relationship with, if it continues and spirals, you put him in a position that eventually at some point.
So it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. What I'm saying is that you should be down to communicate with, even through Myron, with the other person offline out of respect for him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to. Myron, are you live on Kick?
Oh yeah, I'm on Kick. I'm on YouTube.
I'm bringing all chats on the screen real quick. I want to see. I'm bringing Axe chat, my chat. Let's see. Would you guys squat? I already see it's fine. Chad, if you were in my perspective, if you were in my shoes, you guys see what happened. You've been here. Would you squash? Or would you just be like, okay, let's just be friends again? Would you try for that? Yes or no? There's 3 chats on screen. Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, no. Well, I'm on Rumble, Kick, and YouTube, and
let's see.
Locals.
Well, I'm bringing it. I'll just do the Kick chat to see.
Okay, yeah. All right.
There's 3 chats going. Yes or no? It's all no. It's all no. But
well, Sneaker, I've told you a million times you have valid grievances. You know what I mean? You absolutely have valid grievances. So that's I'm not disputing that at all. You do have valid grievances.
Okay, but
it's embarrassing. I mean, we don't need to keep harping on it. It's like,
but even with valid grievances,
it's a fucking embarrassment.
I've told you that privately. I've told you that publicly. You absolutely have valid grievances. Like, there's no.
But even with valid grievances, you will depend on how you act upon those valid grievances. You will put it in a weird position where anyone associated with him that is mutually associated with you.
It's not me putting that position. If people are talking shit, it's not me putting that position. I'm not responsible for other people's words. Anyway, I don't want to keep harping on it. I think we got the consensus from people. And it's just like petty, stupid drama. And I think it reflects poorly on the manosphere, right? We're supposed to be men of our words. So that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I think it's a good conversation act, right?
Yeah. No, of course. We got to get Myron to be able to hop on Discord without the 5-10 minute figuring it out.
I've been trying for years, Zach. I've been trying for years.
I'm always happy. Look, I'm not giving up. I'm happy to be an intermediary. Be a neutral party that's there. I'm happy to do that. It's just that you do it so many times. It's like, God damn it, man. But yeah, if you guys want to do it again, I'm not going to give up on this. I would be happy to be an intermediary. So whatever you guys want, you guys let me know. I'm down. If you prefer academics do it, that's cool. However I can help, man. Are you gonna go? I know you're gonna leave this weekend, but Sneeko, are you gonna go to the Aiden thing this weekend or no?
Nah, Sneeko's coming with me, man. I'm in Miami tomorrow. I'm there.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say because they just did a press conference today, didn't they? I didn't even know that was tonight.
I'm in that bit, man. Tomorrow I'm in there.
Yeah, Sneeko, you gotta come now, bro.
I'm in it.
I'll go with you.
First of all, Sneeko, yo, my. So I'm gonna do an IRL stream, but. My chat, they're so they love desktop so much. I need to do a desktop. So really, and that's another thing. I'm either doing
my setup,
huh? Yeah, I'm either using your setup or fresh setup. Like one of y'all I'm using one of y'all setups. Like Myron's setup's too complicated at this point.
It works. I got 2 mics.
No. It works, but I need
only when it's Discord, bro. It's only Discord that anytime if you screen share OBS, my shit is great. It's just that when I'm on Discord and Zoom and all these, Zoom is fine, but it's just Discord really that's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Zoom works fine.
Yes. So tomorrow I want to do a couple hours. I'm gonna probably do 3 hours desktop, and then the rest I'm just IRLing and watching the fight and shit like that. But yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, no. When the fights are Saturday, right?
No, it's tomorrow.
What time?
It's tomorrow. They say 7, but Aiden like a nigga. He be on nigga timing. So like 8 o'clock.
Oh shit! So the boxing matches are actually going to start at 8.
Yeah. Adam's probably gonna be fighting like at 10.
Okay.
Y'all gotta listen to yo. I'm gonna make sure, you're gonna see Jim Ross WWE commentary for that.
Are you gonna? Who else gonna be at the? Who else gonna comment?
I think Ben Adon is there. I think they always have there's this boxer who's really good.
So there's gonna be more than one commentator? Like, well, more than 2. Normally, I remember last time it was like.
Well, I don't anticipate to be on for the whole thing. I'm just a special commentator for a special fight. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'm like, yo, Mario, you should be like, what do you think about that fight?
Which one? There's a couple. You're talking about Adam?
Yeah, like, if he gets beat, I'm gonna be honest with you. If he gets beat up by the nigga fucking his wife, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's that event gets shut down. Like, I would have had explicit instructions. If I don't win this fight before I'm knocked out, man, make a movie. Like, y'all gotta do the Antonio Brown in this. No, I'm playing. But something gotta happen, cause my wife, you gotta remember, they're in Miami. They live in LA. A 6-hour flight where your girl keep looking at you like this, thinking about how she got fucked by the nigga who knocked you out. Oh my God. When you tell her to make you a sandwich, it'll never be right. Ever. Make me a sandwich. Yeah, no. Nigga, make it yourself, you bitch. Like, hell nah.
What I'll do is, Sneeko, you should come too, bro. I'll make a group chat with us 3, because obviously I don't want to say the details here on stream, but I'll make a group chat with you guys 3, and then we should all go there.
Sounds
good. I think it'll be good.
Pop out.
Bring your backpack. You guys can IRL stream all that. It'll be good.
Now I gotta pop out. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, we should definitely go. You down, Sneeko?
Yeah. Make a group chat. I'll text you.
I'm gonna make it right now.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find that Diddy free song for you.
Did you get your hotel yet?
Yeah, I got it.
You already got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it close to me? Pause.
Yeah, no, of course. You know.
Okay. Right,
you know.
That's all I'll say.
I'm in there.
Okay, good. Nice.
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying, actually.
Oh, man. I'm at your spot, though. Hey, I'm going to live stream.
You're going to talk shit about my crib again.
No, I got to live stream me walking into the Miami crib. Like, I might go in there and be like, I like the view. The view in New York was ass, bro. Like, you showed me.
You don't know what a good view is, bro.
Sneeko, come meet me and Ak tomorrow before we go, because you already know where to go.
All right. Talk soon, guys. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Peace.
All right, man. All right, Ak, I'll see you, bro. I'm texting you and Sneeko right now so we can do the logistics and shit.
All right, bet.
What time I want to leave and stuff.
All right, cool.
All right, brother. Take it easy, man.
All right.
Later. Okay. All right.
All right, people. I know that was a little detour. It's okay. It's okay. Let me see. All right. Now, here's the thing, Chad. We still got mad topics to get to. Oh! Did y'all leave me? I always gotta look at my audience. We still got 12,000 in here. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. All right. I know sometimes we go on to whatever. Hey, I do got info for y'all. Don't you worry. Hey, listen. So I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a couple things. So first and foremost, let's go back to here. Shout out to Mama NLE. Mama NLE went on Instagram and she said this.
Be a good artist. We ain't got shit against YB. He a good artist. He may have some issues, but he a good artist. But y'all want to play on the motherfucking internet. Y'all want to play and act like the kids don't listen to his music. Y'all want to put YB in this. YB a good artist. We ain't got shit against YB. He a good artist. He may have some issues, but he a good artist. But everybody know you hoes fuck with them folks. You did that. You think we don't know? You think that man gonna get on live and say he fucked y'all? Or fucked you? I don't know about the other one. But fucked you and didn't know it? Everybody know that shit. You know it. And you talking about, oh, I'm finna go sue you for X, Y. I be a good artist. We ain't got shit against white. See, oh, he spent more time about thinking about YB than you. No, bitch. Everybody know what the fuck you got going on, ho. Everybody know that. I don't even get on live. I don't even talk about y'all. I don't call y'all out y'all name. I don't do none of that shit. But y'all bitches done went too far. Both of y'all done went too fucking far. This man done did everything for y'all. And y'all trying to bury him and trying to end his career on some bullshit? See, oh, he spent more time about thinking about YB than you. No, bitch. Everybody know what the fuck you got going on, ho. Everybody know that. I don't even get on live. I don't even talk about y'all. I don't call y'all out y'all name. I don't do none of that shit. But y'all bitches done went too far. Both of y'all done went too fucking far.
Now, what NLE Choppa's mom is referencing is his baby mama, Marissa, who says, if this bitch put this much effort into being a better dad, you know we'd be all right. Who would want more ops when your baby mom's your biggest one? I don't think Tupac would approve of these actions. And basically was talking about NLE Choppa's, making this song about YB. Okay? So the mom is coming out to say, yo, y'all ain't low. Okay? She puts out another video. Here he goes.
How the fuck he gonna call a motherfucking kid when y'all bitches got him on motherfucking block? Y'all blocked me. Y'all blocked my mama 81 years old. My mama shouldn't be worried about no motherfucking whether she can see her motherfucking great-grandchildren or not. The fuck? Y'all know my mama love y'all motherfucking ass. And this how y'all motherfucking ass treat her out of all the motherfucking people? Really? I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't gotta let me see it. But my mama and my fucking son, y'all motherfuckers know. Them two motherfuckers right there, if anybody, make sure. I make sure. But my heart ain't in it because I already knew what type of manipulative motherfucking assholes bitches that y'all are. I already knew it. How the fuck he gonna call a motherfucking kid when y'all bitches got... You wanna hop on the fucking internet to say Chosen don't see his daddy. Why? Why he don't see him? He don't see him because you don't allow him to see him. You don't want him to see him. You withhold him from seeing him. You don't want to take responsibility for him to see him. Why? Because he didn't want to marry you.
Oh, wow.
You're mad because, clock that T as the kids say, he's 19 and you're mad because he didn't want to marry you. Why? Because you're fucking crazy. You're a Looney Tune. You want to hop on the fucking internet.
Okay. It's a lot to unpack there. So NLE Choppa's baby mama, her name is Marissa. She's been, kind of piggybacking on, kind of like almost supporting YoungBoy as her baby father, NLE Choppa, is dissing him. Come to find out, she basically says the baby father, it looked like she has issues with the baby father, but then it turns into NLE Choppa's mom kind of accusing her of possibly, or maybe the other baby mama, of being whatever. Okay. Now, I do want to say this. Okay? And I'm not a messenger, but you know, I think it should be known because my man not going to address everything. You know, respectfully to NLE Choppa's mother, I've met her. She's a very sweet woman. Okay. So Mama NLE. And also to give some peace to Bryson if he does desire that. I don't know if he thinks it's true or whatever. I spoke to YB and I'll let you know YB is not comfortable with people thinking that he smashed the nigga baby mama. He ain't do it. Facts. He's not a type of nigga who, if he ain't do some shit, he want niggas to think he did some shit. He not that type of nigga. So, you know, he communicated that to me. He said, man, he's like, I never did nothing with none of that nigga baby mamas. I don't know them chicks. If they did some shit, they ain't with me. And I hope if NLE, and I don't know if that has, because a lot of sometimes you see these beefs and like, you know, underlying problems, niggas be thinking you fucked their chick or you did fuck their chick. But YB he confirmed to me, he was like, yo, bro, I ain't touch that nigga baby mama. And that's not some shit I would do. That's what he told me. Okay? So I hope if NLE sees this, clearly his mom thinks something happened. YB's not jacking that. He's not jacking that. And I know there's a lot of rappers in hip hop, that's their method of fucking with their ops. You know, what I've kind of realized, that's not YB's method of fucking with his ops. He ain't trying to, if he got smoke with you, this is me. This is me saying it. He ain't say this. This is me. He the type of nigga, he rather do something to you than try to fuck your bitch. That's not how he try to play. There's rappers who play like that. That's not how he try to play. He ain't gonna have beef with you and try to get it at your girl. You know what I mean? Like, not saying never did. I don't know every history. I don't know whatever. But nah. He didn't like that people are throwing things on his name he ain't never did. He ain't never did that. He ain't never did that. Okay? And by the way, I think that's a real nigga move. Because if he was on some just treacherous shit, he could have played up to it and fuck with that nigga mind and be like, yeah. He could have, but he ain't did that. And he don't want to take no credit for doing some shit he ain't did. So what the mom is saying, he's saying it's not true. By the way, while I'm at it, hey, I wish I had contact with him now, but I haven't spoke to him in a while. But I'm gonna say it in the same realm, and you know, hopefully I can speak to him, and I don't think there's no issue, at least with me and him. But Castanet, brother, you know, I've tried to reach out to you. I don't know if you changed your number. Come on, man. Like, nobody hates you. Like, we fuck with you. You know you my guy. Holler back at niggas, man. You know, when that rumor came out about YB, I reached out to you. I felt, I don't know if you changed your number, whatever. But I'm letting you know, YB tried to reach out to you. He tried to reach out to you to let you know he ain't never did nothing with your girl neither. I'll let you know he feel that wasn't receptive. Like, you know, he was trying to let you know, like, hey, whatever they saying online, that's not true. You know? Again, he's just not a nigga that wanna, like, yeah, the internet's gonna be like, yeah, he fucking everybody bit. Nah, he ain't fuck. That's not his character. He don't wanna go fuck a streamer's girlfriend just to say he did it. He ain't do it. He tried to reach out to you personally, my brother. He felt like that conversation was turned down. And you got to realize you got a fan base who's kind of feeling like he did some shit he didn't do. That's the same reason I reached out. I never said it. He never did it. Granted, you never said that that's what happened. I'll give you that. But you letting that linger and not clearing it up to say, hey, when you say you single or whatever, yo, that got nothing to do with that fake rumor that Axe said something and YB did something. They never did nothing. That's not true. YB never did nothing with your girl. Axe never said it. So, Ka, yo, reach out to YB, man. He fuck with you. He rock with you. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, he feel away because he felt like he tried to reach out to you to try to clear it up, and it felt like it wasn't receptive there. And that type of shit lingers and makes niggas think other shit, like the timing seems odd. Like maybe somebody planted that shit because the nigga minding his business. Nigga don't know your girl. People are saying to him like, yo, you like what? I ain't fuck this nigga girl. Wait, hold on. Let me reach out to him. Oh, he don't want to talk? Ka. You went to the nigga concert, man. Holla at the nigga, man. I'm saying it in a sanitized mode because YB ain't fuck with that. I'm gonna keep it a beat. He ain't fuck with that. He just, you know, I know people would think online he wants to have this personality like he fucking everybody's bitch. Nah, he's not. That's some slimy shit. He not a slimy nigga like that. He not no nigga who, oh, I'm about to fuck your bitch. To say I fucked your bitch. And he don't got no beef with you. So Kai, you know what I mean? I don't know. That rumor just kind of came. And by the way, I don't think that would have went nowhere, but he announced immediately when that rumor popped off, I'm single. So it gives the rumor credit. You get what I'm saying? The rumor came. I got nothing to do with the rumor. YB got nothing to do with the rumor. I'm reaching out, nothing. YB reaching out, nothing. And he just say I'm single. It looks odd. Holla at YB, bro. You don't gotta talk to me. Holla at YB. I do want to talk to you too, but you know what I mean? I care nothing what you got going on with your girl or whatever the situation is. I'm just saying you got a big platform. When those things linger, you know, people look bad. Like people look a certain type of way. YB ain't do nothing. I ain't say nothing. Feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But hopefully that could, you know, possibly get a convo going on. But yeah, those are the only two things I want to clear up, man. YB ain't fuck an Elite Chopper's girl. And he ain't fuck Casanat's girl. And in reality, call YB, man. YB try to reach out. I'll tell you that. He try to reach out. You know what I mean? You know? And he probably feel a little way because he's like, damn. How come if I'm trying to clear some shit up that I ain't start, that got nothing to do with me? Anyway, let's move on. Feel what I'm saying? All right. Somebody said that's what he told you. I don't give shit. Do y'all get the point though? I think y'all missing the point. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga not trying to be known as some nigga who just fucking everybody bitch. That's not the reputation he want to have. And he a real enough nigga to be like, yo, bro, if you think I did that, I ain't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, down to the point he was just like, I'm gonna keep it a beat. And I think that story was planted. It's a fake ass story that somebody planted. Who? Why? I don't know. Reason why the story looked planted? The tweet came out afterwards. It's not like if the tweet never came out saying I'm single, it'd be like, yo, that's just a fake page saying some fake shit. The tweet came out right afterwards. I'm single. But and again, everybody matched the tweet to the I'm single shit. The people involved that was mentioned in that tweet all have tried to reach out to say it's false. and none of them are getting nothing back. Me nor YB. That's a little odd. I'm gonna be honest with you. Keep it a bean. I'm gonna just, but Kai, reach out whenever you can, man. Reach out whenever you can. I'm just, letting you know. But people love you. Yeah. Where we at with it? Are we in Atlanta? Should we get to Jada Waiter? Boy, it might have to be time to get to Jada Waiter now. I think we might have one more thing. Somebody said, "I can reach out to the gym trainer." I love y'all, man. What? All right. Somebody said, "My nigga act talking like Cuffham." Shout out to Cuffham. Charleston White. Yo, Lieutenant, bro, like I don't need to explain the full, like everything to y'all. Yo, my nigga, Kai has the biggest audience. Like, yo, he's like Travis Scott for whatever. If niggas feel like niggas did something to Kai, you feel what I'm saying? To the point where like his fans is getting at niggas. You get what I'm saying? His fans is getting at niggas. Like, yo, why you fuck this bitch? Why are you making up lies? Why are you doing this? Bro, niggas is on some shit like, yo, bro, we fuck with him. Like, yo, we just reach out to him like, yo, my nigga, that's cap, just let you know. Again, at least be receptive to it. Like, if niggas feel like you're not receptive to it, and then you simultaneously send out a tweet that seemed to fuel the fire, you don't have to necessarily say it. Like, we all have audiences, right? Like, it's if YB right now says, man, there's some bitch ass media nigga that I really be fucking with, but that nigga's a hoe. That nigga be drinking every night. You know who he talking about. You get what I'm saying? Like, stop playing. Like that's the whole point. The whole point is that, bro, niggas is reaching out to you, gang. Like, brother, nobody cares about your relationship, and nobody cares what you're going through with her, and nobody cares if you're with her or not. But based on the timing, the tweet, and your size of your audience is looking at not only me, but looking at YB like niggas is on some other shit. Niggas have tried to reach out to you. You feel what I'm saying? I mentioned it before that I tried to reach out to him. None came up. I'm telling you that YB tried to reach out to him. That's a fact. YB tried to reach out to him, just whatever. And like, I think YB look at it differently because he's like, he feel like this is like some fake shit niggas planted and just threw his name in there. Like, it got nothing to do with him. So that's what I'm saying. I want Kai to just, the nigga reaching out to you, bro. Just holler at him. Feel me? That's it. Okay. Anyway. Let's get to the Jada Waiter shit. I ain't gonna lie. This shit's funny as hell. Oh, chat, I told y'all, man. I told y'all. By the way, shout out to all my beautiful chat queens. If you're a chat queen in the building, just spam number 4. 4. I need 4 for all my chat queens still in the building. We're late. It's 2 o'clock. I got a flight, but I'm still going to rock out with y'all because nothing is bigger than the motherfucking chat. Spam 4 if you a chat queen, and none of you niggas that want to be queens, spam 4. Shout out to all my chat queens. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all so much. Okay. A lot of chat queens hit me up about this. They said, Ack, this is about motherfucking time. I've been telling y'all. The conversation about escorts and women who are just literally, essentially selling sex, maybe not transactionally, but they're just the pass-arounds of the industry that everybody's having sex with. But online, they look to be the girls who are always on trips. Like, yo, I'm in Bali, I'm in Dubai, I'm in somewhere in Indonesia, I'm in Mykonos, I'm in this, I'm at Turks, I'm in Bahamas, I'm in this, I'm in Paris, I'm in France, I'm in Corsair. What's the place called? Corsair, like something. Come on. You're an escort. You're an escort. It's okay. You're an escort. The good girls are starting to realize that they're getting lumped in with the escorts. Yes. Men are expecting the same things that the escorts do because it's hard to identify the difference. What's the real difference? When you meet wifey, you not speaking about marriage, but so I'm being hyperbolic a little bit, but I'm just using a analogy here. You're putting a ring on the finger. You're like, yo, this is my baby. She's special. She's different. She's for me. She's monogamous. When you're with the escort, she's for everybody. She's with you today. She's with that drug dealer tomorrow. She's with the big bad Crip tomorrow, the day after. She's with Future's DJ the next day. She's with, she's all over the place. The great divide is happening because what happens is that when good girls play the feminist role and embrace whores, whore culture hurts good girl culture. What does that mean? Well, they're marketing their sexual escapades and the fact that if you give them a trip, you could be rearranging their guts and, you know, you could do whatever. Commitment isn't necessary. That when some girl comes to you and yeah, you like her, but she wants you to commit to her, you look at her and you say, why the fuck would I do that? There's this other girl that looks prettier than you. She does X, Y, and Z. She doesn't require that. So women are also realizing that if you're not an escort, being in the crowd with escorts fucks up your chance of relationships too. It's happening to the point that they're calling them out. Hey, these women over here, they're the anybody could fuck them. Now, granted, we're going to see hypocrisy here because you might come away from this whole segment and say, all of y'all are alike. All of y'all are, you know, this is the pot calling the kettle black. Nevertheless, the conversation that's being had is the important one because now it gets people to think, or people identify the escorts versus the non-escorts. So here we go. Remember I brought up that Jada Waiter, which is Lil Baby's girlfriend. She basically had came out and she said a few things and she kind of outed Ari for fucking Lil Baby, right? She was saying, hey, listen, you know, when the conversation about Ari or people saying, hey, is a rumor of Ari fucking Lil Baby true? And she basically said, yeah, this is what she said. Look,
them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing.
The rumors are true. Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
Because I'm not going to clock a bitch.
I'm going to be honest with you. People were so entertained by this that they wanted to see the response. They wanted to see the response of Ari. Ari has a Twitch channel and she went on Twitch. And for a moment, she had 80,000 people watching her. Now, she dragged it on for a very long time. And by the end, you know, I even popped in there. She had like about 16, 17,000. But this is how much people care about this thottery behavior. She had 80,000. She's not a Twitch streamer at all, but she did this on Twitch. So now fans got in there and they started spamming, yo, we want to know, Ari, did you fuck Lil Baby? She spazzed a little bit because she didn't want fans to harass her, to force her to talk about something she pretty much didn't want to talk about.
They're trying to see me. They're trying to hear
we
what I
have to work. We have to work.
You need to stop standing in front of me because they want to see. They want to see me. They're trying to see me. They're trying to hear what I have to.
Like the text or the
That
Wait, I want to see what's being said. Can I see the?
they said they don't like you. We weak as fuck.
Oh,
yeah, like y'all just sat up here and did boo.
Boo, tomato.
Yeah.
Just want to see that.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me let y'all know something real quick. This is my program. This is my program. I'm on my time. Ooh. And I told y'all that last year. And I told y'all that this year. This is my shit. Hold on, let me let y'all know something.
So essentially, what the fuck? So essentially, she did a whole live stream for hours, and she never addressed the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room was, did you fuck Lil Baby? She never answered the question. So she eventually got off live, and then the conversation still continued because people wanted to know, hey, Jada, were you lying? Because she didn't answer, but like, maybe you're lying. And Jada kind of doubled down. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it. Oh. Oh, they let me in here. Bad. These pages be really covering it. So essentially, Jada got in a call afterwards, and they asked her. They said, what her response to if she was telling the truth about Ari fucking Lil Baby, she says, I got too much money to lie on 304s. Now, 304s is what they call whores, okay? Supposedly 304, if you put it on a calculator, a TI-83 calculator, it's basically hoes if you like flip it upside down or something of the sort. And it says, she says, I got too much money to lie on 304s, which means hoes, to get sued for defamation. Good night. So she's standing on it, okay? Somebody said Jada tapping in Ari slacking. She says, I don't know Key Glock, and people ask her if she fucked NBA Youngboy. She says NBA Youngboy hosted my NBA party. No, my 18th birthday party. Okay. And yeah, so look like she's basically doubling down, right? So everybody's still waiting on Ari to like, yo, what's going on? Like, did you fuck this guy? Which, by the way, I guess it was big information, big news. And then a girl jumped in the mix. Her name is Super Peach. Now, I don't know these people, but Super Peach supposedly is an Atlanta personality, and she did like a parody of of Ari, and she said, this is how Ari should have responded to Jada Waiter. Let me see if I could. So basically, she started spoofing it to say, man, ain't nobody really got time for this bullshit. Like, I don't know if Jada Waiter thinks she's going to have people. Hold on. She's going to have people hiding the fact that they fucked her baby daddy. But who cares? Like, so she wanted the girl to respond like this. Here we go. No. Where is that? Can I see it? Fuck, I lost it. All right, here.
Yo, they said, what's my insight on the Jada and Ari situation? Y'all know my young, messy ass. They said, what you would have said if you was Ari? If I was Ari, I would have said, yes, I'm fucking him. And what about it, bitch? What the fuck you gonna do? Bitch, you weren't saying shit when you put dads on Gervonta when I was fucking him. Fuck we talking about, hoe. Either get your lip back or shut the fuck up. And bitch, stop acting like I owe your ass some motherfucking loyalty, bitch. It was a reality show, hoe. You know I never liked your ass, bitch. We was on set, hoe. Talking about some motherfucking play dates, bitch. You know the cast said bring the fucking kids for the viewers, hoe. Stop motherfucking playing with me no matter what the fuck Tay did, bitch. You know we never liked each other, hoe. Stop playing with me, pussy ass hoe. That's what I would have said. On my mama, I would have said that shit.
So she's role playing on what she would have said if she was Ari.
Yo, and what about it? That's what I would have said. But I love Ari. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces and she's a Cancer, but even Jada, blood sister, said like I can relate to Ari more than you. And that speak. Yeah.
Okay.
That speak volume, like that ass for real. Like Jada, crybaby ass bitch. Like it ain't even just her. Just it's a lot of bitches, crybaby ass hoes. Like either, like, cause like honestly, what do you get out of
So the whole thing they're saying is that Jada Waiter, like Lil Baby don't want her no more. Lil Baby want the new young girl, the new Latina girl. Like he been dating some Latina or something like that. Basically that he doesn't fuck with his baby mama no more, and he used to wife her, but he don't want to wife her no more. He want to wife these new young Latina bitches, right? And they're looking at her to say, the reason why you're bringing up all the other women that fucked Lil Baby is because he don't want you no more.
And play victim of that. What do you get out of telling the world that Ari fucking your baby daddy? What is that gonna do? You still the same person, the same way you was looked at. That's how you are. Everybody know Ari is a sweetheart, but if you push her, she gonna take it there. Ari really is still like. So like, what are you getting out of that? Like, if I was Jada, like you could tell like Jada's a boss girl. She pretty, but you could tell something is missing. Like Ari be moving the girls on God, like moving the girls, like moving them. Like her confidence is on 10. Like something is really missing from Jada. Like Baby must be her only nigga, and she must not be in her bag and get money how she.
So, you know, and this comes down to the crux of the argument, right? They're saying that Baby's her only nigga. No, maybe that's her baby father, and she wants to try to salvage a relationship with her baby father. But they're looking at it like, yo, you know, every girl these days, at least these type of girls, they have like 10 niggas. Like they're fucking a scammer, a football player, a basketball player, 3 rappers, like, and then 2 bum ass niggas from the hood.
She say she is, cause why she always attaching herself to her baby daddy? That speak volume, like that ass for real.
Okay. All right. So, and I'm gonna try to speed through this quickly. So Jada puts up something showing that the girl who just said that reached out for brand partnership because she has like some brand that's popping. And yeah. Then the girl responds back.
Hey, say, I'm up, bitch. I ain't Carisha. I had to get my iPhone 8. Cause one thing about it, I'm like Soldier Boy, bitch. I been in the game so goddamn long. Bitch, I pull receipts. Let me get my makeup done, bitch. You done fucked up. This shit gonna be worse than Ari replying. Bitch, I'm gonna make you cut your wrist, bitch, on GD, ho. On my mama.
Did she say on GD?
Hey, say.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, they said.
Now, what ended up happening is that she did a whole press conference, and listen to this press conference.
Waiter fucking waiter. Who the fuck you feeling like, bitch? Oh, I just know you ain't motherfucking posting no DM like a bitch, a fan of you like you trying to son a bitch. First off, bitch, I'm an artist with a motherfucking face card. If my PR team reach out to you, whoop de fucking do. It's Atlanta. It's okay to network. That's how you network. You ain't the only fucking brand somebody reached out to, bitch. Man, y'all don't let this influencer shit get to y'all motherfucking head. Y'all be forgetting. But bitch, since you want to be a loser ass bitch, you want to post some fucking receipts. Bitch, I got receipts too. But since you want to post some shit, bitch, I got some for your ass, bitch. Hold the fuck up. This is Miss Trisha, your mama hoe. I know you ain't trying to bring her no receipts when your mama asking, hey, can Super Peach FaceTime my boys? Can she meet up with them? Can she follow them back? And her daughter motherfucking Jada Waiter. Bitch, you was a weird ass bitch. You can't even put your family on. You just now putting your motherfucking family on. I'ma post the receipts on my Insta story. Truth be told, I love your whole family. I love your mama, your brothers, and I love your sister. You just always been a hating ass bitch. I even took up for fucking lawyer doing that girl la shit. Let's get back to the subject. I never said I disliked you. Clearly in the video, y'all, I said she's a boss. She pretty. Clearly something is missing. Everybody made a video about this shit. But, everybody mad at me. Bitch, you the one started it. You cleared them rumors. Bitch, you wanted smoke. You wanted a 2016 fucking year, so bitch, now you got it, ho. And you mad at every single body but that motherfucking nigga. Until you stand on business, bitch. You old ass hoe. Until you stand on business, bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. This nigga didn't, how many times this nigga cheated on you? How many, this nigga pay for pussy while being with you? Pussy must ain't none.
Yeah, that is crazy. Let me look at Jada Waiter. Yo, it goes to show, like, you know, you gotta put this in the history books. Jada Waiter. You gotta put this in the history books. If Lil Baby is buying vagina left, right, and center, and he has this woman that he could, you know, I'm not saying now, but like when he was with her, he could fuck at any time, but he'd rather go spend $100,000 to fuck another girl. So, you know, respectfully, I think it says a lot about biology, right? Like, yeah, she looks pretty. She looks adorable and she looks, yeah, sexy, but shit don't matter, right? She makes a good point. You're still paying for it.
Bitch, your pussy ain't, you know how embarrassing that is? Do you know how embarrassing that is? Until you stop fucking them, shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't at nobody. Stop dissing bitches. Stop beefing with bitches. You must not be getting no money or no motherfucking boss for real, bitch. You must, man, baby must cut the fucking funds. That's what it is. Yeah, y'all know me. I was gonna let her have it, but when she started dragging it like, oh, she mad, ain't work with her. How the fuck you gonna try to son a bitch with the fame you fucked for? Bitch, you been swallowing Kodak kids and fucking and going out bad. Kodak, please don't.
Oh, shit. Now, she used to... Everybody's information's coming out. So, Lil Baby's baby mama, Jada... There's a video with her and Kodak, but supposedly they never fucked.
Man, you really blowing, and then you post a picture with another bitch. I mean, I ain't pressed or nothing, but you really trying to make me look bad, and that's fucked up.
No, Jill, stop. For real, bro.
No, seriously, I'm not playing. Like, this shit is like not even cool.
Oh, it's a phone call with Kodak and Jada.
Nuh-uh, I'm just chilling.
Okay, so can you chill and take that picture down?
No, Jill, stop. For real, bro.
No, seriously,
Yo, Kodak smashed Lil Baby's baby moms? Oh, shit.
I'm not playing. Like, this shit is like not even cool. You should see what people under my pictures saying. Like, that shit not even right. And you don't even care. You don't even care.
I miss you.
Okay, well, act like it. If you miss me so much, we could fucking talk. And then you delete that fucking picture.
Fucking talk. Everybody need to know that you mine. You mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about this Diego cat or none of this.
Okay, well, well, if I'm yours, why you even want a girl you fucking with to go out bad like that? Like, that picture is not... No, do not hang up on me. Oh my...
So Kodak used to be with her, huh? Okay, Yak.
I'm posted. Kodak, please. Bitch, you been a little groupie little bitch. You been telling your mama invite celebrities to your party, hoping that you fuck somebody and get somebody. Bitch, you been a slut ass hoe. You been a groupie slut ass bitch. You even fuck baby friend before you fuck baby.
What?
You even was friends with a bitch. The white girl Emily, she was your friend, then you fucked baby. So that karma hitting that ass. So bitch, you wanna cut some rumor? Let's clear up them dirty ass motherfucking draws, STD ass draws. Let's clear up how the rumors are true that you got fucking herpes. How you got that big lawsuit. That's how you even got that money. Let's clear up that, bitch. Let's clear up how you thought Shayla was fucking baby. That's why you tried to hurry up and... Come on, let's all get together. Come on, I want to be her manager. But you weren't even supporting Dez, bitch. And who knows if he fucked her, if he not. I don't know. But bitch, stop motherfucking playing with me, pussy asshole. Waiter fucking waiter.
Damn. Now, that was made by Jada saying, I got a rack for anyone who would give me her address right now. She also says the last person that lied on me and said I had a disease that I didn't have lost her job and had to pay. It's public records. Read the files. Let me call my lawyer right now. You're going to be dealt with. And she says, oh my God, no. My attorney needs it. Are y'all cool? I'm not, what? I'm not fucking a soul, or I'm not something a soul. Now, the girl Emily that the last girl mentioned jumps in the group chat. She shows an old picture, and this is Emily, and this is Jada. I guess Jada looks a little bit different. And she posts a throwback. Then supposedly Jada has a Finsta, and she posted this. Emily is dizzy. She must not know she had the whole Atlanta, dick in her mouth when we was cool. I would have never found love if I kept being her friend. She talked to everybody, every damn body. Good night. So she's saying that you can't really claim that you a fucking baby because you're just a whore. There's no loyalty to owed to you because you're a whore. And you were fucking everybody in Atlanta. Holy shit. Niggas know. Let me see. Then she went off. She said, Jada, you're a weirdo. You've never been a girl's girl or even a nice girl. You're the perfect example of how you could have it all and still never be happy. You're so obsessed with that man, me and Lil Baby. You must have forgot the real reasons I cut you off besides him. You literally stole my lip gloss vendor, color scheme, packaging, and concept, hired my project manager and consultant when you wanted to start your cosmetic line. 6 months after I dropped mine, you've been stealing people's business and concepts and designs. Tell them how you wrote me a long-ass apology for all the weird shit you did, but since you want to focus on this whole activity, accusation, bitch, we can go there. I've kept it cute, but okay. Interesting. All right, not gonna lie, I'm tired of like even reading this shit. Tired of reading. Okay. And then there was another one. Said, Jada, slow down, low down. Did you forget you told me that you didn't want to look like a fan by messaging me when you moved to Atlanta, so you bought furniture from my family's furniture store because you wanted to be friends? Since you like to tell your piss first, why didn't you? Tell them how you were dating 2 men at the same time. One was locked up, one lived in Atlanta. They found out about each other, and your whole ass wanted to keep both, so you pillow talk so both of them could whatever and start more street drama between real life street shit. Nobody has business being in. Keep bringing up white girl this and white girl that. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, I am white. I'm also from Atlanta. I know better than to get into street shit or how you tried to set me up at Blue Flame. That's when I really got away from you. You're dangerous, crazy that your pussy isn't the most dangerous about you. Oh yeah, don't let me get started with that part of the stories. Girl, you suck dick that been slapped. What? Out your sister, but I guess that's normally your family. Y'all are slow and jazz something too please. What? You don't even know who your baby daddy was until the baby came out. Poor little baby. I'm not about to keep arguing with a duck country asshole. Okay. All right, enough of this, man. Jesus Christ. Wait, what the hell? If you find something safe to do, everybody has your dick in your mouth. And this is Jada, by the way. Okay, cool. And says, you have some mail on the way. What the fuck? All right. And she says the fan op timeline is real. So she's cussing on this Emily girl. They're threatening each other over doxing. She said, stop calling me a fan. You want to be my friend. You're okay, man. I'm good. I can't read no more of this. All right. Anyway, man, it's basically a Royal Rumble out in Atlanta between all the people involved. And it looks like we're trying to figure out who's the biggest hoe. Okay. I thought Jada Wade and them were the good girls, but clearly there's a lot more to be considered. And at this point, we can't really say nothing of the sort. However, I think the main takeaway is that the Civil War started. I think people who, women who talk to men hoping to get in relationships realize that if they champion hoes, they won't ever be taken serious. And that's a fact. So that's the point of most of this conversation. And yeah, let me see. Give me 1 second. Somebody said, you want me to read a book? You want me to do it like Kai? I got you. Give me one. Okay, here we go. All right. Let me just get back to my page and let's figure out anything that is hip hop worthy there. Did y'all see Cam and his ex arguing? Check this out.
Do you have a girlfriend right now, Cam?
I don't need nobody to protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying to say.
You're a man. I wouldn't expect that.
I'm just trying to say that this is the thing that you think that because you're dating somebody, like for instance, right? Give you an example.
So as a
by the way, lastly with the Jada Waiter thing. Oh my God, I forgot how messy this bullshit is. Okay. I forgot this part of it. So supposedly it was revealed, right? And I guess they keep calling like this white girl Emily a fan. And remember, Emily is saying, "Yo, I was fucking Lil Baby, then you robbed Lil Baby from me." So it's a bunch of like fucking, right? It then get exposed that supposedly Jada Waiter is fucking Travis Scott. This Emily girl says, "Stop calling me a fan. You wanted to be my friend. You're projecting because you steady repost Kylie and the Kardashians, but you're fucking Travis Scott. Tell them how you were just trying to get snuck in the back door of Booby Trap trying to spy on him. For real, this is annoying." So, yo, we're going to have to draw up that web again. So, Travis Scott is supposedly fucking Lil Baby's baby mom. Lil Baby got a baby with him. Then Moneybagg Yo's girl is getting fucked by Lil Baby's. Oh, my God. Anyway, Travis Scott supposedly is a new guy on the block. Travis Scott. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Wait. Give me 1 second, child. Did I miss a beat? I might have. Okay. All right. Okay. I'll react to this Cam thing another time. I need to do one more topic for y'all because I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm about a red line. So let me just do a serious topic and then we could call it quits here. And then I'm gonna try to stream before I go to the airport. Okay. Even though that never works, right? What the fuck? Ooh, NBA YoungBoy interview. NBA YoungBoy interview. Let's react to that, especially some of the parts. Complex. NBA YoungBoy did an interview.
Certain shit be over exaggerated sometimes too. You gotta think about it. They over exaggerate about me sometimes.
How? But how though? Like how? Like rapper alive of 2015. No, 2025. And they did a cover story with him because they had a whole video shoot or photo shoot to put him on the cover. And, you know, this is the content for the inside booklet. So let's go. All right. So he talks about fuck the streets. Let's hear this.
You've been doing a lot of dope things on the shows as well. I know you've been giving back to a lot of youth in different cities that you stopped at. What's your take? Because I think you've been early on this, on, you know, 21 Savage had the fuck the streets movement that he kind of has been promoting these last.
I don't even fuck about that. I am the streets. I love the streets. I come from the streets. I ain't on all that pussy ass shit. But about that, I ain't just like stopped about it. Same shit I've been on, you know. Oh no, that's kind of like, I think people kind of confused. It ain't got nothing to really do with toting a gun. Cause I ain't telling you not tote your gun. But you ain't gotta have your gun and engage in bullshit. You know.
Be violent.
Have your shit cause you love it and cause you wanna protect yourself.
Right.
You know? So, that's why I donate money to those type of things. Cause I actually do kill. A lot of people just be like, I guess confused. I be throwing out mixed signals probably.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Yeah, so he's pretty much responding to this fuck the streets movement. And he's saying, yo, I am the streets, right? Like he said, I am the streets. Like, yo.
You've been doing a lot of dope things on the show. 21 Savage had the.
You know, I don't even fuck about that. I am the streets. I love the streets. I come from the streets. I ain't on all that pussy ass shit. But about that, I ain't just like stopped about it. Same shit I've been on, you know. Oh no, that's kind of like, I think people kind of confused. It ain't got nothing to really do with toting a gun. Cause I ain't telling you not tote your gun. But you ain't gotta have your gun and engage in bullshit.
Okay. So he's commenting on this fuck the streets thing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Savage is gonna have to realize that, you know, obviously he tried to clean up what he said. But initially, what he said was so bad that everybody's trying to slam dunk on him. Everybody is pretty much, when asked about that, they're like, yo, the hell? We're not going to say that bullshit. We're the streets. Why the hell would we be saying fuck the streets? And, you know, unfortunately, Savage gotta live with that for right now, because he gave an opportunity for all these other rappers who, you know, make street music to be like, yo, I'm not like them. I'm like this more official type of person who's not gonna say fuck the streets. So, you know, I'm not that surprised that YoungBoy said this. You know, not because YoungBoy doesn't get along with Savage necessarily, but YoungBoy is one of the closest representation to me of blurring the lines of what's real and what's fake. He does a really good job. He blurs the line. Like, if you told me YoungBoy got like a couple dead bodies buried up there, I'm like, you never know. And if you told me, yo, you know, he don't got none of that, and all he do is, you know, do X, Y, or Z, I'd be like, I believe that too. He does a really good job of blurring the lines. Really good job.
You know, be violent.
Now, I don't think Savage responded at all. Did he? No. And I don't think he should respond. You know what I mean? Like, you got to take the L in that position and just move on, rather than try to, like, keep bringing it up to hopefully try to prove a point. Okay.
Shit, cause you. Why you keep making?
Cause you got me thinking right now. YB, like.
I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna name Massa Slime Cry. Why didn't you?
Cause the music didn't feel like didn't feel like that message or that type of sound.
Mm-hmm. What is that message? Make America slime again. Like, what does that title mean to you?
I mean, follow whatever Trump applying.
Follow whatever Trump applying.
Yeah.
What in what way? Like,
in every way.
Well, you know, Trump pardoned you, got you off house arrest.
I don't know nothing about that.
What you mean? Did you ever speak to him about, like, did you ever have a...
No, nothing about that.
Right. Okay. But the album's name, Make America Slime Again. The tour is named Make America Slime Again.
It was, the name was like, it's just to enforce whatever Trump applying. That's it.
Have you ever met Trump?
Why you keep making?
Cause you got me thinking right now, YB. Like,
the funny part about it, I don't even think YB has to be elusive. Yo, a nigga pardon me, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about him. Even if you disagree with him ideologically or politically on certain things, why the hell would I criticize that?
Okay, all right, fair. But we at Slime Cry now. I haven't seen the track list. Like I said, when this comes out, the people will have it. But since I don't know anything about it yet, can you tell me like any features on it? Is it just...
Okay, let me see what else. Yeah, I think this was a balanced interview. You know, he's always a little bit guarded, and I think for good reason. He came to do a shoot for the cover. And by the way, he told me, he said he wants to do magazines this year. He wants to, you know, do a bunch of covers and, you know, kind of like play the game a bit. So I expect that would be one of many cover story events or interviews that you see of YoungBoy this year. Not gonna lie to you. All right. And again, bro, like I don't see a problem with him saying that he rock with Trump. Like I respect the Kodak for saying, "Yo, The fuck? The nigga got me out of jail too, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I rock with him. Okay. Anyway, chat. I'm finna call it here because I do have to remember tomorrow is a travel day, but because I want to be able to get rest and get some shit together, and then I could just get on stream and then head to the airport. I'm gonna call it here and go get some rest and then try to figure it out. Anyway, remember, I'm going to commentate the Adam 22 fight. I can't wait. That's the only reason why I'm going. I'll be back right after that, but I'll be streaming there too. But obviously, I know desktops is where we kind of find our stride. Apologize for not streaming too much in the last couple days, but I will be back, and hopefully I can get the streaming before I leave. But if not, you guys will see me in Miami. All right, chat. I'm getting out of here. It's 2:30. I got to go get some sleep. Should have streamed earlier, but it is what it is. I love y'all. Peace. By the way, I have tickets for my Miami show. I'll wait till I get back to put it on sale. All right.